I was unmuted. Okay, we are live again. Gotta make sure this audio isn't bad because my fan is blasting right now. My fan is blasting, and then I gotta make sure no one can hear it. Test, test, test. Hello. Test, test. Shit. What's up, Pants? Joe says the narrative is changing. What narrative? What narrative? And why is it changing? Uh, BTG, this is hype. Wait, why is this hype? Because I haven't been live in the past week. I did miss going live. I'll admit that. But yep, we are back. The Wayfinder podcast, episode 4. We are back. Just imagine one day I'm gonna hit like 100 episodes of this stream. That'll be crazy. I wonder how big I'll be by then. Because I'm going as long as I can with this weekly stream. You're joining? Okay. Hans, you can join too if you're still here. Any person who wants to join, the link should be in the top pinned in the chat. The chat. And you see it down below. It says just hit the link if you want to join. And yeah, we got some stuff to talk about today, man. Some stuff, a lot of stuff that has been weighing heavy on my heart. We got 5 viewers, man. If you're watching this right now, like the video, man. Like the stream. Like it up, please. Likes help me out a lot. It gets the videos more recognition. So like the videos, please. Please and thank you. I can't find. Okay, here it is. Okay. Um, it's good to be back on the stream, man. I actually like streaming a lot more than I like making videos. Is that bad? Is that bad? I'm ready, man. I got my 2 water bottles right here. 2 ice cold water bottles. Stay hydrated, folks. Stay hydrated. You know, you don't want to be out here dehydrated. It's like 90 plus degrees where I'm at right now, so I gotta stay cool. So let me find this one tweet about Spider Verse because I know the third topic in my title was about San Diego Comic Con, but I might change that to the Spider Verse news because this is massive. Like, and not just Spider Verse too. A lot of movies just got delayed. A lot of them, and I'm assuming it's because of the freaking writer's strike, the garbage writer's strike. Let's see. A lot of movies just got delayed. Craven got delayed to like next year. Hey, guy, I haven't seen you in a while, man. Where you been at? He said, "Hey, did you see Nick Fury getting kissy with Piccolo's sister?" Yeah, I seen that. So honestly, I mean, I actually liked the show, but the finale was like it was okay. Like it wasn't bad, but it was all right. And yeah, that scene was kind of weird to me because like um, humans kissing and kissing aliens, or just kind of weird to me. Burst,
What's up,
Burst,
Mal?
what up, man?
Not much.
Is this the first time you've hopped in, like when I first started? I think it
Uh,
is.
I believe so. Yeah. Yeah.
Dang, man, where you been at, bro?
Being a parent.
Well, there it is. Also calling her pickle chick. Wait, did he call her that, or are you saying that?
Well, you heard about what's that? You heard about Craven?
Yeah. So it wasn't just Craven. A lot of films just got um delayed because of the strike. Like a lot of movies just got pushed back.
Unfortunately,
But I do want to talk about Spider Verse getting delayed. That's my big thing because that sucks.
how
And it
how
got and
delayed?
it got delayed indefinitely. So that means no one knows when it'll come back or when it'll come out.
Indefinitely.
Yeah, indefinitely. I'm turn this music up.
Damn,
You know?
damn. I was so looking forward to March, but
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, dude, like no one knows how long the strike will last. Like it could be years. God forbid, but it could be years. Like Pickle Rick from Rick and Morty. BTG, are you typing the essay right now? I can hear you type.
Yes.
geez,
Like
I
that
hope
dude
not.
in like that guy in Nerds Discord server.
Oh Lord,
Oh boy.
nah. But, you know, it's like you keep working on my last nerve, boy, I tell you.
Look at
Yeah.
the private chat.
What kind of what kind?
I don't want to get too much into detail, but it was too far.
Oh, okay, all
Wait,
right.
what?
We'll talk
Yeah,
about
I
it
don't.
offline.
Yeah, I don't want to get too much into it, but just try not to.
Okay,
Yeah, that's why
yeah,
I
we'll
put
talk
it in
about
there.
it. But yeah, the only thing I saw so far was Craven being delayed. I must have, cause I was on the game. I didn't know um until I looked on Facebook, but I didn't know there were like others like
When
Spider
did
Verse.
okay, I'm sorry to cut you off first, but when did Paul stream?
Last week,
I
Friday.
must have missed it.
Yeah, you weren't there.
Week.
Yeah.
Is it still up?
No, you have to delete it.
Wow. He hasn't even like talked to me about it or anything. That's crazy.
I think he's been busy as of lately shooting that movie or show, something like that, or doing Jay Leno's collab
Oh
channel.
right. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So before I go any further, is my like fan blasting in the background? Like, can y'all hear it or no?
Nah, I can't hear no fans.
Okay, good. Because I'm leaving it on. It's like 90 plus degrees today, dude. My fan has to be on today. So, Burst, did you see Barbie?
No, I didn't see Barbie. Was supposed to, but
I know you got kids and everything. So,
other responsibility got in the way.
do you want to see it?
I probably see it on 1, 2, 3 movies. I probably would have to commit some Barbie. It'll be
Honestly, I mean, that's the way to go, bro. That's the way to go. That's the way to go. Like so I
I
didn't
saw
even
your
plan on saying,
video.
yeah,
I saw your
yes.
video
So
picking Barbie, but I didn't want to like comment because I didn't know anything about. I thought Barbie, like when I saw the reviews, I thought it was just going to be like a fun comedy or something like that. I didn't know it was going to
yeah,
be.
me too. Me too.
It really wasn't that funny.
You're
It
right.
wasn't.
You're right.
Yeah.
No, not really. I mean, there were funny moments, but it wasn't that funny.
Yeah, I was like, look, I hate. I really don't want to see it to be honest. Like judging by the ending of like how he like said about the ending where the guys, the Ken dolls, went right back to where they were
Yeah,
before the movie started, and it was
yeah,
like how when Ken came back of like how the world, how he saw how the outside world was, he came back and implemented on their world. Like that was like the bad thing that Barbie had to stop, or did she stop it, or did she fix it, or some shit like that?
Yeah, like she had to pretty much take over or take it back over Barbie's land from the Ken. Yeah.
Oh man.
Wait, why is that so funny?
I'm just thinking about how like that whole, I guess, act went. It was pretty creative.
Okay, so what are your thoughts on the movie BTG? Because I know you saw it.
I don't know, man. I didn't
don't
like it
know.
as much as I thought it would be, but I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
Okay, I mean that's not bad. That's a good score, I guess. That's all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, but pretty much though, I just didn't expect it to be what it was. It was, in my opinion, it was complete just curveball from what I thought that we would get. Like based on all the trailers and like and all that stuff, it was completely different from what I thought it would be.
Yeah.
And I think that was kind of the point. They did not want anyone to know what it would be about.
Yeah.
They clearly did not want anyone to know. Like it was so obvious.
Yeah, I guess the movie had to fit the criteria of like, so we won't fall, so everybody won't, be like, man, I'm not going to see it because I already know what it's going to be about. But how they just said, you don't know what it's going to. They did like how with what movie they did that to?
Nope.
Like no, they showed it. Nope. Yeah, like I.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that yet.
I
They
never
really didn't
seen
show anything about the movie. But
Yeah.
some movies it could work and some movies it can't work on.
Yeah. And but I can't. But I couldn't
Hands,
just like
what up,
sit
bro?
and watch if I like I would.
Hands, you there?
Oh yeah. Yo, what's up, guys?
Yeah, what up, man?
Not much.
Have you seen Barbie?
No, I skipped that, but you guys got to see Oppenheimer. It might be the best movie of the year.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm gonna see it.
Oppenheimer.
Yeah, it's great.
Have y'all seen it yet?
Nah.
I haven't seen
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I wasn't
Yeah,
really planning on seeing the Barbie movie, but then like as we were getting closer to the release date, I thought I might see it just because everybody was talking about it. But then I heard all of the stuff about it, so I don't really feel like going to sit through that.
Oh yeah.
Have you guys all seen it?
Yeah.
Everybody? All three of you?
Well,
No,
Burst
Burst
hasn't seen
hasn't.
it. But
Oh, okay.
Oppenheimer or Barbie?
Barbie.
The Barbie.
Oh nah. I might watch it on 1, 2, 3 movies tonight when I get off here.
that is so funny. All right, so I have a video that I want to watch. Y'all know who Piers Morgan is, right?
Who?
Piers Morgan.
Oh man, yeah, let's watch it.
Yeah, I want to see what he thinks about it because he says, and usually he's like not that. What's the word? I guess like he usually
Political?
is down for stuff like. Well, no, he is political, but
Not
usually
as woke.
is down.
You mean?
Yeah, like he's down for like kind of like woke stuff, pretty much. Like usually, yeah. So and he didn't like it. He said,
Oh, so
he said
Barbie
it
was
was
too much even for him, huh?
yeah. He said Barbie was an assault on not just Ken but all men.
Yeah, I heard that.
Bro, what? That's
So
hilarious.
yeah, I want to watch this video. Look at that guy.
Oh, there's Pearl.
We can pause and just break it down if you guys want to.
Oh yeah, I've seen this guy before.
Let me know if there's an echo too.
All right.
Has long been criticized by feminists as a symbol of unattainable princess-like perfection. The iconic metal doll is now the inspiration for a Hollywood movie, one of the most anticipated of the entire year, capping Barbie's evolution from symbol of the patriarchy to feminist icon.
Barbie's small and so petite. Barbie has smart new styles for every occasion. For dates with Ken, club meetings, tennis.
Meet me at the mall.
Cool. What you gonna say next? Listen.
Do you have a crush on anyone?
Anybody know how big the baby is? Sophia. It is me. Me?
What's going on? Why are these men looking at me?
Yeah, they're also staring at me.
So, fantastic plastic feminist icon or sexist claptrap. With the movie's outrageously dismissive tagline, she is everything, he is just Ken. Has Barbie actually done a full 180? Is she now anti, not just Ken, but men? Well, I'm joined by Talk TV contributor Esther Cracker, and also by Talk TV presenter Rosanna Lockwood, and also drum roll.
They all look like Barbies themselves, all three of them. Like she's wearing the pink. She looks like the Issa Rae. Yeah, the Issa Rae Barbie. What the heck is going on here?
Oh, back from the world's longest holiday by Grace Blakely, our socialist commentator. I love calling you that. Welcome back.
Called that.
Welcome back. We've almost missed you.
I have missed you very much as well, obviously.
Don't
Thank
lie.
you for having me.
And you're wearing your Barbie outfit.
I have apparently been told.
And you've gone blonde since I last saw you.
You did this on purpose.
I mean, I can't say that I did.
You actually now are. You are now
Honestly,
Barbie.
You did this to seduce me.
That is a massive compliment. Honestly, if I look anything like Margot Robbie, I will take that.
So look, let's start with you then on this, given you've become dressed as Barbie. So there are a number of Barbie characters in the movie. Right, one plays President Barbie, one plays Dr. Barbie, one plays a Barbie with a Nobel Prize in physics, one is a mermaid Barbie. However, all the male characters in Barbie world are simply called Ken. So it's pretty clear where this movie is going. This is an assault on not just Ken, but all men.
I mean, I think men in general will have to be a bit kind of snowflakey to suggest they're being assaulted by a Barbie movie. I kind of besides the point. I mean, I think, you know, the questions that we have around this film, whether or not Barbie is a feminist icon.
Is she?
Actually, well, I think it matters less than the fact that the Barbie franchise has commercialized the feminist critique. So now you can be like, oh, you can feel like a good feminist because you buy a doll for $25.99, or you can feel like a hashtag girl boss because Barbie has a Nobel Prize or Barbie's an entrepreneur. Whereas actually, feminism is rooted in the struggles of ordinary women. It's about the fact that, you know, women often get paid less. It's about the fact that women are on the front line of some of the hardest sectors to work in care, in our healthcare system, in social care. That they do so much unpaid labor in the household.
How many female bricklayers do you know?
I mean,
female bricklayers.
Great question.
I love,
what are you talking about?
Great question. Have you ever met a female bricklayer?
I don't know.
No, you haven't.
But I love the assumption that being a bricklayer is harder than like caring for the terminally ill and dying.
Have you ever been a bricklayer in the winter?
But like, have you ever been someone
a caretaker? Yes, I actually have. Yes,
like, it's
I have.
obviously a very, very challenging job, isn't it?
And it's like, not as hard as being a bricklayer.
In what sense? What does that even mean?
Excuse me, you asked me if I've done it before.
Oh, I've missed this.
Yeah. Are we talking
I have done it.
Girls,
wait.
Girls getting spicy, yo. I didn't expect this.
Does he say being a bricklayer is harder than being a doctor?
Yes. Do you agree with that statement or no?
Bro, what? No, man, that's crazy. You don't know how much like the suffering people have to go through to like witness a dying patient and come home every day realizing that you could like lose a life or something like that. Is he talking about caretakers or like?
I think she means physically, like physically. That's what I think, right? Because like a female being a bricklayer must be hard, right?
Yeah.
Anybody being a bricklayer is hard.
Well, I mean, harder for a girl.
Yeah.
I ain't touching that one.
SSJ, what up, man?
Yo, what's up?
Let me just comment. A movie talk says, hey, you can join in.
What's up, movie talk?
He says, when I watched Barbie, the only good part to me was Ryan Gosling. He did do a good job. He really did. I'll give him that.
Y'all really watched that?
His songs are like stuck in my head, man.
I saw it with my girlfriend, so I kind of had to.
We all know that Oppenheimer was the best.
I haven't seen Oppenheimer yet, so, but I'm sure it's better than Barbie. That's
yeah, you guys gotta see Oppenheimer.
I might join the stream later. Okay, we'll be here.
Physically physically challenging, emotionally challenging. I mean, there are care workers who are running up and down between houses getting paid less than minimum wage.
No, I get that, but you don't make a fortune as a bricklayer either, and you're out in the elements.
I just don't understand
Do you know
why
what?
these
Let
professionals.
me try and get one single word in here. So, Rosanna, look, Barbie's jobs include being an astronaut, a surgeon, Olympic athlete, downhill skier, aerobics instructor, TV news reporter, vet, rock star, doctor, army officer, Air Force pilot.
Wait, sorry, I have to pause. Someone THIX robot wants to join. Who are you? Do I know you?
Oh, that's Omar. That's Omar.
That's Omar. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
I guess we'll find out. Hello, Omar. Is that you?
Yeah, I'm the real Omar.
Okay,
The real
all right,
Omar.
yeah. I can't be any trolls
Oh,
in here.
by the way,
Nah, I used that name in Jay Leno's channel. Remember the watch party? I used that name.
Oh yeah, that was a while ago. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, so I'm the real Omar.
What were we gonna say, Hanson?
I was told that on one of Paul's streams the other day, someone joined impersonating me and showed something weird.
Oh yeah.
I was kind of hesitant on letting you in.
Yeah.
Of that, but like,
No, guys, come on. I'm
trust
better
you.
than that.
I know. I know.
you are.
Anthony, I know it wasn't you.
I trust you, but I don't trust the name because
I trust Hansonator too.
Who told you that, Hansonator?
Actually, Movie Talk did.
Wait, that was Movie Talk?
No, but Movie Talk saw the thing and told me about it.
Bro, did you find out who the troll was?
I still haven't figured out who it was. No, I think it was Ty.
I knew it wasn't you.
I think it might have been Ty.
Oh yeah, if it was Ty, we would have yelled at him.
Yeah.
If it was Ty, how would he have tried to impersonate Hansonator? Because he talks like he is.
He changed his name, I think.
Yeah.
He didn't even talk, so we couldn't even figure if it was Hansonator.
Oh, he didn't. You guys didn't hear anybody talk.
No, but he showed us like a video on TikTok.
Yeah, he showed us a phone.
It was probably, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's finish this video, I guess.
Cool.
Summit diplomat, rap musician, presidential candidate, baseball player, scuba diver, lifeguard, firefighter, engineer, dentist, and many more. I mean, she's not a bad feminist icon. She's done everything.
She's had over 200 careers, apparently, since she was first conceived. But you know,
Is she a feminist icon?
Look, when you said unattainable princess, perfect like perfection, this is what you were thinking of. These three women here, who
It's
obviously,
true.
I think all three of us
Perfectly imperfect. Can we settle on that?
We probably all played with Barbies growing up. I'm going to guess that.
Given Barbie's enormous reach now, given how many different Barbie dolls are out, you can almost have a Barbie doll for any type, whatever. Is she legitimately a feminist icon?
No, I don't think she is, but there are other toys available if you don't like her.
Why does Barbie need to be a feminist icon? Why can't girls just play with pretty dolls?
I don't think that she should be a feminist icon.
Yo, she just put a bar right there. That is a fact. Why does a Barbie have to be a feminist icon? That makes no sense to me.
Yeah,
it's a toy.
Oh yeah, did anyone watch Haunted Mansion?
Oh yeah, it's a good movie. It's
don't spoil it because I'm gonna go see it on Sunday.
No, the movie's perfect, man. I'm
Was it better than Jungle Cruise? Because I saw Jungle Cruise in theaters.
It's my favorite Disney movie.
Yeah, it's mine. Mine is The Lion King. I'm probably gonna see Haunted Mansion on Sunday.
Yeah, you should see it.
Yeah, I know. I love Disneyland.
But yeah, she's right though. Like, why does a Barbie have to be a feminist icon? It's a toy. It's a doll.
Yeah,
and that's what was bad about the movie because they tried to push a message.
Wasn't the movie like diversity?
Yeah. But no, the issue with it though.
So like, what is that feminist icon? Who is that like for? Like, I don't think if a kid gets a doll, it's gonna say, "Oh, I want the feminist doll." Like, who is that for?
Wait, what do you
feminist
mean?
icon? Like they're saying it's a feminist icon. Who is gonna be getting a doll because it's a feminist icon?
Oh, nobody.
Feminist.
I mean, you guys think that feminists like play with Barbies?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think a child can be a feminist.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm like, why are we asking about a doll that's like for kids? Why are they being feminist? It doesn't that doesn't make any sense to me.
Are they talking about, or they should be talking about Margot Robbie's portrayal?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Movie Talk says Barbie deals with so many ideas, and they really slap you in the face with every single idea. That's true. That's so true.
Understand anything to do with feminism?
I
They're
don't think
just
that
children.
feminism should be co-opted by massive multinational
Well,
corporations.
that's fine, but I don't think young girls even need to learn about feminism.
But Grace, what about if it's shaping the way young girls are growing up?
Well, I mean, I think this is the problem people have with feminism. This is why we end up having all these debates about, like, oh, feminism doesn't account for the struggles of ordinary people, and it's just like very rich and wealthy women at the top of companies saying, I want more money. It's because feminism, which is actually of capitalism in part, has been taken over by big multinational corporations who basically say, look, we have 3 women on our board, so the gender struggle is over. And it's just, this is a symptom of a wider problem.
All right, you mentioned gender. The Bank of England says anyone can get pregnant of any gender identity.
Oh, no.
So to help staff to pay for gender reassignment treatment, including now this has all been going on in your absence ad nauseum, some might think, this whole gender debate. But this concept that anyone of any gender identity can get pregnant is
Wait a minute, Pierce. Okay. Let's try and stay on the Barbie movie topic. Does he stay on the topic? Because if not, I'm not going to keep watching it.
Wait. I got to ask a quick question. Is it possible for like a man to get pregnant or no?
No.
Okay. It was a question I had to ask. But it's possible for a woman to become a man and become pregnant.
Burst is without the biggest no I've ever heard in my life.
Okay, let's get back on topic.
Let's see, because I think he's done talking about Barbie.
Troll. Rapist.
You just hit the nail on the
head.
The Bank of England applied to has lax.
Yeah. Okay, that was it for them in the Barbie topic. But yeah, pretty much the movie was just. I mean, it just. I don't know. It was very divisive. I feel like.
I wasn't interested in that.
When it didn't need to be divisive, you know.
Punch because you grab the girl on the butt.
Oh my god, that part was so dumb, dude. Oh Jesus, that whole entire section, was just so bad because like they were trying to just make it seem like that just men are just savages and that we're just evil people and we do these things on a daily and like it's a massive just it's a massive occurrence, I guess, in daily life. Hans is back. Hans.
Sorry about that.
Nah, that's all right, bro. Every time you join in, I have to make sure it's you. So like you gotta talk to you as soon as you come in.
Yeah. Damn.
But yeah, so that part I hated that part so much, Burst. Like when the guy walked up to Barbie, just smacked her on the butt. Like what are the chances that happens to Barbie as soon as she enters the new world? Some freak in my comment section was debating me too about it. He was like, "Oh my god, yeah, bro, it happens all the time. It happens all the time. Like I see it. Like, bro, there's no. I've been on this planet for 24 years, right? I mean, I've been in public a million times. I never seen somebody get stabbed in the butt before, and none of my friends have told me that happened to them or family. I've never seen it or heard it ever. So, I mean,
I've usually only seen it like in movies or whatever.
I only see it in movies too.
I see it in movies as well.
I feel like there's whenever you put something like that into a movie, you have to over exaggerate it, and they over exaggerated it a little bit or something like that.
But why though? But like why? Why do you have to like? Yeah, like why do they have to like do this? Like, was it so hard for the film to just? Was it so hard for the film to just be about a regular kid movie about Barbies? Like was it that hard to just do that?
Yep.
They would have copy and pasted that Tyra Banks movie, Lifestyle.
Yes, bro. Yes.
I would have excused it.
And Ella Enchanted.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Ella Enchanted.
That's what it should have been about, to be honest. Like something like that.
Like
Barbie trying to work her way around in this new world, trying to get back home. That would have been cool.
Or like the movie Enchanted.
It sounds simple and generic, but I mean, I'm down for it.
They announced this movie like how long ago? Like when they
Probably
announced
3 years.
3 years ago. 3 years, and it took them that long to be like, how can we make this movie as feminist as possible? how can we degrade men even more, like in this film?
Oh, I
Even
think
though
Mason showed me
Barbie,
something. Oh, this is the Barbie's rating. Yeah.
Do
I've
you
seen
guys
that.
think is this accurate?
No.
I would say
No.
so for most of the audience. I think
What's
most
up?
people are satisfied.
What's Oppenheimer's score?
Probably a 90. I think it was 96, and then the audience was 99.
One second.
Oh, Talk to Me is good.
Dude, I'm done with Rotten Tomatoes. I don't care about them anymore. Not the Secret Invasion. There's no way.
You heard that the Secret Invasion is turning bad?
Yep, that's the next topic too, folks.
Oh, we're
That's
gonna talk
Oppenheimer.
about Secret Trash Invasion.
I was hoping you would join SSJ because I seen a video about it.
Ninja
I'll
Turtles.
talk to you about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
All right, hold on. Let me see.
Let's talk about that garbage.
That Secret Trash Invasion.
Secret freaking investment.
Mind you, I actually did try to like the show too, because I actually tried, but nah.
Now, I have a question for everybody here in the entire world who's watching this right now.
Yeah.
How in God's name does Secret Invasion have a 56%, but She-Hulk has a 77%?
Feminist agenda.
Listen,
why is the audience score? Why is the audience score 32%?
Because the show's
That's
awful.
crazy.
Because the
damn, She-Hulk. People had a
because
reason to actually want to go and watch it.
Majority of fans know this show sucks. That's why the score is so low. But the critics say it's a 77%. But Secret Invasion it just has crappy scores for both. What is going on here? Like
they give out reasons like the most viewed critic and why it's that high.
It's probably not like the only feminist thing that they had in the show was Gaia, I believe.
Yeah,
she was the worst. Worst character in the show.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Why do you think?
I didn't think there was any bad characters.
She was the absolute worst character in the show, and then they hyped her up at the very end for her to fight and defeat Gravik so quickly and easily that he didn't even land a hit on him. She didn't even land it. Like he didn't even get to land a hit on her. I was like, this is crazy.
So I do agree that the whole like Gaia having the harvest powers was kind of like rushed and forced, and I hate the way that
you did not see that coming, and it wasn't even in a good way that they just threw that in.
I hated the way that Gravik went out because I love the Gravik from like the beginning, and you know what's crazy? I want him to win, kind of like it may sound bad, but I kind of want him to win. But yeah,
I
the
thought
way
he
he went out was
a
trash.
baby.
Nah, I thought.
See, I don't think he was a crybaby though. I just don't like that whole scene.
He wasn't like a
crybaby
type. Like he was like somebody who was just mad just because, like son that's mad at his dad.
Well,
kind of thing.
So he was
just
kinda,
because or because
he was abandoned. Like
right,
was
his entire people was. I mean, I get it. I mean, I get it.
Because Nick. I mean, even though he is the hero of the story, and we all like Nick Fury, he basically used the scrolls to get him where he is now.
Yeah.
And now that when Gravik comes, and does all this stuff, killing everybody Nick loves and whatnot, now Nick is seeing the error of his ways, and now he gets a happy ending and leave Earth with his wife.
Gravik wasn't an extremist. He was an extremist. Like I know you might say he was a crybaby, but he was an extremist and he felt passionately about his people and their fate. Yeah. So that's why he did what he did. And
honestly, he felt like a black male version of the white girl from Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Oh, he's talking about
Cheryl.
Sharon.
The white Jesus girl. What's her name? The villain.
The villain. What's her name?
People usually call her White Jesus or Freckles Jesus.
That we don't know her name.
Was it Flag Smasher?
Exactly.
Flag Smasher.
Yeah, Flag Smasher.
Yeah, the Flag Smasher woman.
I thought she was a horrible villain though. I thought she was way worse than Gravik.
I think they're about the same.
Whoa.
And you know what? That same actor was actually in the Barbie movie y'all were talking about. I saw that scene. I could not take him serious after seeing that. I was like, nah, I can't take you serious now.
That was just his his human form. He was a Skrull.
The girl from Secret Invasion, the villain. What's her name?
I know, but he was barely in a Skrull form though.
That's true. That's true.
Wait, what's the villain's name from Secret Invasion? The girl from the end that people try to hype up.
The villain?
Who, Gaia?
Are you talking about
No, Gaia. Yeah, Gaia. The Gaia kind of reminded me of Reva, kinda. But
You know who
wouldn't
she
say
actually
that.
reminded me
I
of?
would-
She
that's
reminded me
crazy.
of Ray. That's who she reminded me of.
Oh, yeah,
she
Ray.
also reminded me of Ray.
Why does she remind you of Ray?
Because her getting powered up to the point that she's so much better.
Don't you mean
than
like she's just
Gravik.
Super Saiyan?
She went Super Saiyan God and just killed his ass, and he didn't even
See,
sniff.
like the thing with me and Guy is this: like, I actually liked her character for the most part, but I mean, towards the end, it was kind of dumb how she got those powers like that.
Mal,
But
you just like Amelia Clark.
I'm not a big fan of Amelia Clark, but
I mean,
her
she's
character,
attractive, but she's
all right.
garbage in this show. She was just pure garbage in this show.
I'll tell
She
you one
even said
thing:
something about. Oh, go ahead.
I didn't expect her to take out Gravik. I didn't think he would go out like that.
I knew it was going to happen.
Yeah,
Somehow
I thought he
I
would like
knew they
lose
were going to
another
mess
way.
it up. But as soon as they showed her being transformed from Nick Fury, I was just like, "Are you kidding me? Really?"
Honestly, what I thought that was dope. That was dope to me.
It was basically like the the Marvel What If series when Loki was transformed into Nick Fury. They basically just did that.
I thought Nick was going to like do a bait and switch and poison Gravik or some shit.
Me too. That's what I thought was going to happen.
I thought Gravik would like get like arrested somehow. That's what I thought, and he'd be like held captive.
Really?
By SHIELD. That's what I thought would happen. Yeah.
After all the people that like he killed and stuff, you guys thought that he was gonna get arrested or something like that?
I thought SHIELD would hold him.
Be poisoned, not arrested. If anything,
I mean,
I thought
well,
he shot in the head or something.
I mean, you got to think though. Like Gravik, like he might know where all the other Skrulls are like hiding at. So like I thought they would just take him in. SHIELD will hold him or something like that. That's what I thought. I didn't think he would die like that.
But I feel like they could probably just use Talos for that.
He's dead. Talos
is dead. That's like the saddest thing ever.
Oh, yeah, they could have. His character was forgettable, so I forgot about him dying.
If Talos, they didn't kill him, he could have been the one that, fought Gravik in the end.
That would have been cool.
I would prefer that.
Honestly, what I thought would happen was this is kind of weird though. Like I thought that Captain Marvel would come back.
I was hoping for that.
I thought that would happen.
I'm glad she
like,
did it. Because we already got Captain Marvel, Ghost, and Drax all mixed in with what's her name. I'm glad she didn't come back.
Well, me personally, I mean, if they were going down the route with the whole like big battle in the end, like and have Gaia fight Gravik, I would have replaced Gaia with Captain Marvel. That's what I would have did.
I think they're building up with Civil War 2 with turning Gaia into like a superhuman and Nick Fury being bad.
I thought they were building up the Marvels.
Nah,
this did not.
I don't think she's gonna appear in Guys or the Marvels.
It is building up the Marvels, like because you see like in the Steel with Carol Danvers and the Skrulls in the background, dealing with that treaty with the Kree.
Right. Yeah.
This show actually like led into way too many projects, which is pretty good. Like for Armor Wars and the Marvels and whatever.
Armor Wars. Okay, let's talk about Rhodey, man. Let's talk about Rhodey.
He's been a Skrull.
Rhodey possibly have been a Skrull since Civil War. What are y'all thoughts on that?
It's possible.
It makes me more. It makes me more excited about Armor Wars.
It's awful. Like it's awful. Like it hurts your feelings. Awful, or it's like it's bad writing. Awful.
Bad writing.
I think it's awful in terms of like what's the word? I guess like I liked it. I mean, it was cool for me. But yeah, I mean, it does hurt a little bit, like knowing that he was a Skrull that whole time.
Lazy writing.
I thought it was ballsy, to be honest. I thought it was ballsy. Like in my opinion, it would have been lame to have him be a Skrull for like a week. Like he was a Skrull last week or last year. That would have been lame to me. So I thought it was ballsy that they went all the way back and made him a Skrull since then.
I feel like they're just gonna mention this now, and then it'll never get explained in Armored Wars. They've always done stuff like this.
I was afraid of that, so I hope they don't do that.
They won't likely probably will because Armored Wars probably be like another turning point in the MCU. Not that Secret Wars wasn't. I believe that Armored Wars will make it go further than it is, or maybe Brave New World, the Captain America movie, will change the MCU. I don't know. A lot of movies have been changing the MCU since the Winter Soldier. So, these changes, they're gonna be coming out of nowhere, and you're gonna be like, the MCU has changed forever again. But it's nice to try to have a cool down or a decent filler, kind of with the street level heroes like Daredevil, Spider-Man. Who else? Echo. I don't think nobody's going to see Echo.
Nah, she's trash.
I think people are going to see it for Kingpin, and hopefully they fall in love with the character. Kingpin and Daredevil.
They said, I heard that Kevin Feige said he doesn't like it.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Wait, he doesn't like what?
Echo, the show.
Oh yeah. I had a whole video about that too, but it never came out. Yeah, there was bad screenings on that stuff for Echo. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I hope they just tax write it off like Batgirl.
They probably won't.
They should.
They should, but they won't.
Yeah, they should, but they won't.
You should just scrap Agatha.
Yeah, scrap that too, please. Oh my god.
I don't know who asked for Agatha show.
Scrap that show.
Scrap who?
The Agatha show.
Agatha Harkness.
I know we're hurting BTG's feelings, but both of those shows need to be
Sorry.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot all about Agatha. How many times they changed the name? Like 3 times already?
Yeah.
Whose mic was that?
The sequel to
I don't know, someone's echoing.
To WandaVision.
I can't believe Miss Marvel has a 98%. That's almost 100%.
Have you seen the show?
Yeah, and I couldn't last past 3 episodes.
What about
it was just so it was bad to me.
What Rotten Tomatoes percent does WandaVision have?
Probably a 90.
I'd say 80. I'd say 80. Maybe 80.
Oh yeah, do y'all heard that there's gonna be a Loki season 2?
Yeah, it's next month.
Wanda, it's 91 for Wanda.
90.
Well, I mean, that's 2 scores. The second score is 88.
Was WandaVision a grounded movie or no? A grounded superhero show?
No.
I don't think it was grounded. Yeah,
I'm bad.
It covered
I don't think it's me.
Powers and all that stuff. So, yeah, the dark hole, magic, all that stuff. Yeah, it definitely wasn't grounded.
Did they cancel the Ahsoka show?
No. Paul says I'm in the building. Come join in, bro.
Nah, you eating up that Ahsoka, so
Absolutely, it's breakfast, bro.
I don't think it's gonna be good. And I like Ahsoka too. I actually do like Ahsoka.
How big of a Star Wars fan are you?
I like Ahsoka.
Not that much anymore. I stopped liking it pretty much after Disney brought it.
So, do you know who Dave Filoni is?
Yeah.
And are you aware that he made the Clone Wars the best Star Wars show ever?
Yeah, I like the Clone Wars show. I watched that. I think
that's why
a little too long, but I like the later season.
I trust him because he's delivered nothing but greatness in Star Wars. So I trust Dave Filoni.
I'm not gonna have hope. What was that quote that Hawkeye
but then again,
in Endgame? He was like, "Don't give me hope" or something.
I mean, I get it that it's Disney, so I'd be scared too. But I don't know. I think he's that man is too passionate about Star Wars. I don't think he's gonna mess that show up.
Did you see Tales of the Jedi, SSJ?
Is that the one with young Count Dooku?
Yeah.
I haven't, but I'm gonna check it out.
You should watch the Ahsoka episodes. They're really good.
Is that the one with the girl Yoda?
Yeah, Yaddle. Paul says, even these legendary creators, you can't trust them anymore because Hollywood controls the product. Yeah, I mean, he's not in charge of the entire, I guess, show's production, but then again, he's in charge of all the direction. Yeah, the direction of it. So I don't know. I trust him. I trust him with it.
You could just some legendary creators like Seth Rogen and Snyder.
I hate Seth Rogen.
You call Seth Logan,
No,
a legendary
Seth Rogen
creator?
is he's legendary. The Boys, Teenage Mutant Ninja
I
Turtles.
know you kidding.
Invincible. Wait,
Shit.
y'all don't think Seth Rogen is a legend?
Hell no.
I hate
Oh
Seth
no!
Rogen.
Even if let's just say Mutant Mayhem is one of the best movies ever, y'all don't think he'll be a legend?
Nah, he's a Hollywood crackhead. He's with Jordan Poole.
Those turtles look ugly, bro. They look
Hell
ugly as hell.
Wait, what turtle?
What would you do to make
That's
the
from
turtles
the
better?
new movie.
Yeah, they look
From the
awful.
movie?
I hate all of their designs.
Make them look cooler, bro.
Nah, nah.
The
The
direction
best
that
turtle
they're trying
designs
to
were
go.
from the 2003 Turtles cartoon.
Mine.
That's the best turtle
mine was
version.
2003. Yeah, that was cool.
I would wake up on a Saturday morning on WB Kids and have my Captain
I used to
Crunch and
watch
that.
I used to watch it on DVD.
Captain Crunch, bro. You're eating a bowl of glass shards.
But it wasn't the regular Captain Crunch.
Those
it was the
things
ones that had the
destroy your
berries in
mouth.
them. I like the ones.
Oh,
that had
crunch
the berries in them.
berries.
Yeah, the
Crunch
berry
berries are
Captain
incredible.
Crunch. I don't eat the regular ones.
That is the hardest cereal ever created. Like it destroys your gums.
Yeah, like the top of my gums
Like
were
you'll be
bleeding trying to
bleeding.
eat those.
Like, what would destroy your gums?
That's so bad.
What would destroy your gums?
Captain Crunch.
Oh hell no!
It's like eating a bowl of glass shards.
It's like
Yeah,
it's
the
like
regular
it's
ones
like
in
it's like
there.
eating edibles.
So they're getting a Paramount Plus series and a sequel with the new Turtles.
Yeah.
Damn.
So did you just say Seth Rogen? You got to be on drugs.
Nah, y'all are discrediting Mr.
You got to be drug tested.
No, I'm crediting him correctly. If I saw him, I would probably not give him a handshake. He tried to go to
Me
shake
either.
my
I would
hand,
just
I'd be like, nah.
Me too. Honestly, I'd walk right past him. Honestly.
Wait, what's
Yeah.
y'all's problem with him?
He's
What do y'all not like about him?
He's
I don't-
overrated. He's not
I don't
that
like-
funny. His movies suck.
Yeah, me personally, I just don't like his sense of like, I guess creativity and his.
He's a
vision. I just
Hollywood
don't like it.
crackhead.
I never liked his vision and creativity and stuff. Like, you know,
With Seth Rogen, his kind of comedy came out when comedy movies were dying. Like
And he plays it to me. He plays the same character.
Yeah, he
I'm not
plays the
talking
same
about
character
his
and
He's
everything.
something like the Rock style.
I'm talking about like what he's created, as in like The Boys and TMNT, and what else did he do? I think he's part of Invincible too.
Yeah, he is.
He doesn't have any creative control over Invincible.
Yeah, he doesn't have creative control,
Yeah.
bro.
So
He
who
doesn't have
does?
creativity.
I know Robert Kirkman doesn't.
I think I'm pretty sure he does. Well, not all of it, but he's definitely like.
No. He knew nothing about animation tours, so he like basically gave it to Amazon. So who was in charge of Invincible?
Yeah, but you're saying that he's not involved at all? Because I'm pretty sure he's involved.
It's like the least he said in a quote. Like it's the least amount of he was not involved because of the animation.
That guy's weird because he wasn't involved in the Walking Dead game either.
Speaking
Yeah.
of Invincible, I feel like if the season is going to be 8 episodes long, why split it up into 2 parts? You know?
Yeah, that's stupid.
That's dumb.
If he's not doing comedy stuff, I don't like him. And
They do the same thing with Walking Dead. I don't know why they do that.
But The Walking Dead has more episodes, though.
Yeah.
The Walking Dead usually has
Really?
about 20-something episodes per
Yeah.
season.
And it has a lot of seasons.
I
Yeah, he
trust Invincible though, because season 1 was amazing.
Season 1 was good.
Yeah.
Season 1 was great.
I just hope it's not feminized and woke.
Yeah, that's my thing. Because so I read the comic storyline after I watched season 1, and yeah, they kind of.
And it was
changed some
amazing.
stuff. Yeah, it's great, but they changed some stuff and kind of made it kind of a little woke. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, like his girlfriend on the show is black, but in the comic she's a redhead.
Yep. They made Amber black. You know,
And they made her more annoying in the show too.
And it made her a complete just. Oh my god! Like they literally ruined Amber's character.
Yeah,
like,
they
oh
did.
my god, dude!
I hate
my
Amber.
God.
I hate her. Like
I know, and that sucks because she's a good character in the comics. I like Amber in the comics, but in the
What
show,
is her
they ruined
character
her.
like in the comics? What is her character like in the comics?
Way more likable.
She's basically kind of like, what would you say? She's kind of like comic book Mary Jane now.
No. She's better than Mary Jane.
I gotta reread.
Do you remember that scene in Invincible when Mark told her that he was a superhero and she still got mad at him for it? Remember that
Yeah.
part?
Okay.
Okay.
In the comics, when Mark tells her that, she accepts it. She understands. She doesn't get mad at all.
Do y'all you remember the scene where he got his ass whooped by Battle Beast and Amber still broke up with him?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she was on some bit shit for that.
Oh God, yeah, she is nothing like that in the comics. Yeah, she's way better in the comics. And there's actually a little small storyline in the comics that I hope gets adapted this season, because I'm trying to like figure out the timeline between season 1 and 2 in the comics, and I'm praying that situation happens this season, because if it does, I'm gonna be laughing so hard, dude.
Wait, what is it?
She deserves it. Do you want me to spoil it for y'all or just wait?
Get raped?
You can spoil because I already read it, but I'm gonna have to reread it since I don't.
Bruce wants to wait, so I'm sure then.
Yeah, we could wait.
I'll stay
quiet.
Wait.
It's good.
Yeah, I'll stay quiet.
I'm gonna try to read volume 1 tonight, also with the actual Secret Invasion story.
Oh, I have that comic too. I actually bought the Secret Invasion comic. I haven't finished it.
The new one or the old ones?
Hold on.
Nah, what do you think about the comic?
Okay, now honestly, the comic is like, it's kind of fan servicey. Honestly, like there's so many heroes in it. It's kind of hard to keep up.
I'd rather it be something like that than what we got, because it's just a bunch of side characters no one cares about and no dams.
Yeah, this is an old Secret Invasion story.
And no one ever talks about that white guy who's in the Black Panther movies, the secret agent.
Everett Ross.
When did he? Because he was last seen in Wakanda. I didn't watch it because I boycotted it, but he was last in Wakanda forever. So
they didn't explain
when did he get kidnapped? I'm guessing maybe when he was on his way back from Wakanda after the movie, or I don't know, if the movie takes place before this show.
The timelines are weird for the MCU. But I would imagine
what's the
the Skrulls have information from Wakanda, which is scary. So if they captured him in Wakanda or Black Panther, the first one, then the Skrulls have knowledge of like the Wakanda's powers and stuff like that, which is scary.
You know what I would like them to do? What they should do is say that they should go ahead and say that the Black Panther, the air quotes T'Challa that passed away, was actually a Skrull.
They should recast. Be amazing.
The black guy, the new black guy that's playing him, wakes up, and they're like, "Oh, you look a little different," something funny like that.
That would take some like heavy like writing to make it make sense. But I mean, I can see it. I can kind of see it. Something like that happening. Okay, so I can't get your eyes back on the screen.
There's another Black Panther running around. It can't be because he died from some disease. What's going on? And then it's him.
So Nakia had sex with a Skrull before he died.
Skrull baby.
They probably switched places or something, like after the first movie or something. I don't know. Or probably after he came back in Endgame because he was dead.
Wait, why do you have a picture of Cedric the Entertainer and Drax?
I was hoping somebody would mention that.
You really can't see it unless you blow up like this.
They would. I don't know, like, and they would
like race swap. Imagine Cedric the Entertainer with his shirt off playing Drax.
Cedric the Entertainer as Drax. I thought it said versus Drax.
How do I exit this freaking? I'm trying to get you all back on the screen. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know what I just did. That's so crazy.
Yeah, y'all like that race swap. So there's one for y'all that I can see.
I don't like race swaps.
I had a dream that they did this, and I was like, "Really, Cedric?"
You had a dream about that?
What the hell?
You had a dream about that?
Yeah, I was like, "Really, this man?"
Okay, I think I have to remove my layouts or something.
Well, BTG, what would you do if Cedric the Entertainer played Drax?
I don't know.
I wouldn't care. Like,
oof, dude, the view count's gonna go up if you keep me on here.
Oh man.
Are you seriously trying to save Gotham Knights? Like,
Yeah, man. I gotta. Oh
What's
shit.
the game?
That
No,
show
the
is
TV
trash.
show. I gotta upload my second video
Oh,
on that.
TV
Thank you
show.
for reminding me. Verse. Thank you for reminding me.
it's gotta. I still have not seen the final episode yet.
You've watched all 12 episodes?
No, I have not seen all 12. I think I've seen about like 8, maybe 8.
Yeah, it's
So
a pretty good show.
I replayed Batman Arkham Asylum for the first time in like 2 years.
Ooh, I played those games last year.
It's amazing still.
I played it. Yeah, I just finished Arkham City.
Wait, Burst,
Yeah,
have you
I played
played
Arkham City too.
what is that? Like a Wild West vampire game before?
Evil West.
Yeah, do you like that game?
It was underwhelming. I want my money back.
Oh shoot!
Nerd says Seth
I
Rogen
beat
gets
that
too
game
much
in the
credit
day.
for most of the stuff he does recently. They just put him there. He has a big name. He probably has some say in some of the latest products, but not much. Well, you're definitely not invincible. I know that.
Hey,
Yeah.
what does the original Secret Wars cover look like?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
Wait, isn't it with like? Well, this could be like wrong.
Didn't they have like the
isn't it like
Avengers
Spider-Man or something like
characters,
that?
but you see like this like a scroll face for each of them?
I thought it was like Wolverine carrying like a dead Spider-Man or something. He says I couldn't get into that Invincible cartoon show. It reminded me of The Boys, just an animated series. Really? The Boys, really?
Maybe because of the violence, maybe.
That's about it. But the story is way better than The Boys to me. It's way better.
Yeah, it's way better.
Oh, I don't have a thumbnail.
Kim Spider-Verse is getting delayed, man. That's messed up.
Indefinitely.
Yeah,
that
definitely.
one-
Like just because of this goofy doofy strike. Like
Yeah, and I found out Abbott Elementary isn't getting any new episodes because of this strike too.
what? Really? I love that
Yeah,
show.
I love Abbott Elementary. And I'm like, where's the new episodes at? Because I'm going back to my school next week. So I'm like, all right, I'm ready for some more Abbott for sure.
Yeah, dude, Abbott is fire.
What's
It
that? What's
is.
her name? Quinta Bronson is like super, like a super writer. So she's down for that strike.
Beyond Spider-Verse has been delayed indefinitely. And there's other movies that got delayed too. So. Dude, I just hate the strike, man. I hate
They
the whole
better,
strike.
they better delay the Marvels.
They probably not.
The Marvels is too close, I
Nah,
think. It'll come out.
you have to promote that with what Imani, or whatever her name is.
They
Like, gotta be a
delayed
good reason
that.
for people to watch it.
They delayed that. too.
She's definitely not a good reason for them to watch
The
it.
other card too. God damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna zoom in on this one. This because like all these films just got delayed. Let me see.
So sad.
Quiet Place. Mm.
Hopefully, they can get the money that they deserve. We can all go back to
Right,
being happy.
kid.
Wait, hold on. Let me see something real quick.
But at least we get A24 films. It's pretty cool. Whoa, wait, have been given confirmed release dates. The Fall Guy, Godzilla.
I'm trying to figure out though. Are these the initial dates or are these the pushback dates?
Whoa, they pushed back Captain America to August.
Yeah. Damn.
When was it gonna come out originally?
May.
May.
Oh, okay, so these were pushed back then. Okay.
Inside Out 2, The Watchers.
They need to cancel Inside Out too. Come on now.
I agree.
Ain't nobody watching that.
Wait, they're making a new Twister?
Yeah, Twister
Twisters with the S. That's
Why would
remember
they make a
the
new
planet?
Twister?
Remember that movie from the 90s, Twister?
Kingdom
Yeah,
of
why
the
would they
Planet
make
of
a
the Apes.
sequel?
Is
Yeah,
Christ, have y'all
Matt
seen
Reeves
that?
on that one?
I heard they're making a Beetlejuice too.
Watch, they're
Karate-
gonna announce they're gonna make an Elektra sequel movie with Jennifer Garner after her
Karate Kid
appearance in
sequel.
Deadpool.
And I heard-
Gladiator 2.
And I heard Constantine 2 might happen.
With
I doubt it. Joker.
John Wick or whatever. I can't think of his name right now. Keanu
Look at
Reeves.
this untitled Jordan Peele film.
Ooh,
Next
we
year.
want to see this.
What a crackhead.
I think he should stick to just doing skits.
Yeah,
His films are
I
not
don't
that
think
good.
y'all
The
understand
the
storytelling.
only good
I
movie
don't
he
think y'all
did was
understand
Get Out.
storytelling.
This is my take on his
Listen,
films.
that's the same thing people
they
said
just got
about
worse.
people that hated Batman versus Superman. The people that try to defend that movie, they were like, "It's because you guys don't understand storytelling." No, we understand it. The story just sucks.
Me personally, about BVS, it was very complex. It was super complex.
They rehash stories.
Was it too long? Yes. I think that's kind of what took some people out.
Dull and boring.
Dull and boring. Yep.
Madam Web.
The
Yeah.
only thing I liked
February
about it was
16.
Batman, and that Ben Affleck Batman was awesome in that.
Yeah, like it didn't make sense that Batman didn't even have his own movie. Like Affleck didn't even like why is Affleck fighting Superman?
Yeah, they were.
You know that they tell you why why he's fighting Superman. It's because of Man of Steel. You have to watch Man of Steel. He's fighting Superman because of the destruction.
And that was the worst. That was the worst Lex Luthor I've ever saw.
Yeah, that Lex Luthor.
He reminded me of the Joker.
Batman person.
He should have been Joker.
When was Deadpool 3
Gladiator?
coming out initially?
I think it's May. I think
20.
It
What?
says May 3rd. I don't know if it got pushed back.
Oh.
There's gonna be a Sonic.
Minecraft live action. Let's go.
Oh, did Sonic 3 get pushed back? Because I was actually going to watch that because of Shadow the Hedgehog. I'm a huge Shadow the Hedgehog fan.
That's my favorite character.
Same. I have a Funko Pop of him.
I'm not
They're
sure Sonic
making
got
more
pushed back.
Star Wars films.
Yeah.
Ugh,
Damn.
why would they cancel Star Wars?
He said, "Why wouldn't they?"
Kathleen
making money.
doing Star Wars.
Is Shrek 5 in there?
Hey, Megan 2.0. Let's go.
Oh, that's such a creative name. Moana.
They should change that release date from January to like a more popular month though, because that movie was a hit.
Yep. And January movies.
Yeah, that's supposed to be the month when movies die.
Movies that are released in January, there's 100% that they suck.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there like I gotta watch a video on that. That seems interesting.
It's not a popular release month for movies.
Yeah, the only good thing that was released on January that I like was Bad Sister Life.
They drop all the
I
bad
remember
movies in
Force
January.
Awakens released in December, like on Christmas break.
Yep.
January. I don't think I've seen anything in January last year.
But the writer's strike.
Didn't you go see Megan? That was in January.
No, that was this year.
Yeah, that was this year though. Yeah.
Nah, I haven't seen that yet.
I didn't think I seen the last movie I saw in January was Underwater. Remember that movie, that horror movie Underwater?
Really?
Have y'all seen Underwater? It's a horror movie.
Yeah.
Does it have alligators?
No, it's about like they're in the submarine, I guess, down the ocean, and then there's like monsters. It's from Twilight. It's the girl from Twilight. I forgot her name, but she was in Underwater.
It's not a good movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought
Kristen
it was okay.
Stewart. Ugh.
I thought
Why are you saying ew?
Ew.
She's ugly.
He said she's ugly.
She
I don't
wasn't
think she's attractive.
She was in the shittiest Charlie's Angels remake.
That movie sucked.
It's trash.
Y'all went to go see that movie?
I boycotted it. I only saw it in a bootleg.
Oh, well, that's probably why you hated it. You seen a bootleg.
But
You're not allowed to give a
like,
opinion if you see it in bootleg.
Yeah.
Somewhere on the internet.
Like, there was people making videos, well, actors are actually making whole videos.
Bro, the director even trashed his fans. Yeah, it was so bad. Even the director blamed his fans. Like the Ghostbusters remake, remember the director blamed his fans?
Ghostbusters.
The girl one, the 2016.
Did it flop?
Oh yeah, I remember. She was like saying, "You guys are sexist for hating this movie" or something like that. She said something.
Oh, I hate when they do. I hate when they do that.
I don't think they're attacking their fans. They're attacking
Now
certain,
No, they're attacking their fans. They've made plenty of articles about Disney doing this recently too.
They're attacking moviegoers. It's not cool.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think of the writer's strike? Like,
it's dumb. I wish Jay Leno was here to talk about it too, because he hates that stuff too.
Cool.
But yeah, it's stupid. It's stupid.
I'm glad that like everybody in here thinks that it's dumb because
no. I think BTG likes it or supports it.
Oh damn.
Of course he does.
I don't think you guys fully understand the strike. Like Burst, I seen your video and you said that people like you think civilians are out there striking with people?
I didn't see it.
Say what again?
You think civilians are like out there marching with people?
They probably are.
No, it's just like the actors and the writers. They're not asking. They're not asking anything from the fans. The people that are helping them are like the big actors, like Tom Cruise. They're paying for dinner. I know The Rock gave them like $1 million so they could like get water and stuff like that. I don't think you guys fully understand the strike. I don't think you guys fully understand it.
And then we have.
Okay, well, do you mind explaining to us then?
Yeah. So they're afraid of losing their jobs to technology, and due to streaming, like in the recent years, they're not getting what are those things called with the little bonus that they give? What is it called?
Oh, yeah, I forgot what it was called. Oh, gosh, my bad. Yeah,
but it like helps them. It helps them in the later, like whenever they're not able to get work. So it helps them with that. And if somebody just doesn't show up, they're basically banned from Hollywood. And you won't be supported. You won't be casted in anything.
So,
like you don't have a choice. You don't have a choice. You have to participate in it. And it's just the major Disney, Paramount, Sony, all that stuff. Like A24 is able to.
So they're treating this whole thing as a criteria other than like a choice of whether they can strike or not. I thought strike, going on strike or something like that is a choice, not like a mandated thing. Say,
basically it is. I think everybody's fed up. Everybody has to agree to go on strike. So I'm pretty sure everybody in that position is fed up. So they were like, let's go on strike.
Wait, what do you mean everyone has to agree?
Well, you can't just like get people. You can't get 3 people and say let's go strike. Everybody was fed up and everybody was fearing for AI. And
that makes it even worse. Like they don't have a choice but to participate in the strike. That just makes it.
Okay, let me ask you this: if y'all was writers, would y'all go on strike?
Yeah. What?
No.
They're barely making money for health insurance. That's why they're going on strike. They're not getting paid. They want residuals for the streaming services. The streaming is taking over, and they weren't prepared for that in any of their deals, and people are being stingy.
Well,
mainly the people like Mr. Iger.
So are you saying like? Wait, what are you saying? Like,
I know you kidding, Mr. Iger. He got to go.
Wait, so why does it matter that it's on streaming now? Like what does that mean?
Like they aren't able, basically the streaming, they don't release numbers, and after they don't release numbers, like they don't get, basically they make nothing after streaming services. That's why Black Widow and Scarlett Johansson went to court, because she didn't get paid enough for the Disney Plus release. Like the streaming services and the payout between those actors is crazy.
Well,
I think
I'm talking about the writers though, just the writers.
What do you ask about the writers?
Yeah, what does that mean? Like, what is how are they not getting paid from a show being released on a streaming service? Like, does it matter if it's streaming service or a live TV? Like, I'm confused. Maybe I'm lost.
It's television. You're okay. Cody Zeller, the one who wrote that one She-Hulk episode, I'm pretty sure he said he got like what $300 for writing one of the most popular TV shows on Disney Plus.
TV episode.
Which TV show is this?
The She-Hulk with Daredevil. He wrote the Daredevil episode, which was, everybody agrees, like that's probably the best episode, right?
Yeah, I mean,
out of that whole show, I guess. Yeah.
You haven't seen the Daredevil episode of She-Hulk?
No.
Yeah, I saw it.
I stopped watching the show, so I just stopped caring about it.
Huh.
So
yeah, he only got
Daredevil.
Out of residuals, he only got paid like $326.
That's what it is, residuals.
That's what he deserves.
Nah.
Dude.
Okay, well, let's put it this way: he's one writer compared to the entire team. So, how many writers are there in the room? Like, who's writing the entire show? And
I'm pretty sure he was the lead writer. Disney gave him the lead writer to the story. That guy.
He's the lead writer.
Yeah, Cody Jones, the lead writer for that.
I thought episode, it was a woman that was the lead writer.
No. No, Cody Zeller. I think that her name is her last name is Kyle.
Let's do it. Okay, this is a better way to do this. Okay, let's go.
We can watch a video on it. Like
yeah,
a quick
I'm watching a
video
video about it. Yeah, this is.
I'm not good at explaining stuff.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah.
The writer is part of the community. That's why he's complaining. He's part of the community, and he should be able to get more money because he's part of that community. And you know which community I'm talking about.
Yep.
Okay, y'all ready?
Yeah.
I found a video.
I think I got a video here for you, Mal. Like they explained it, but
is it too long? Because if I'm talking about like a short video,
like a 4-minute video or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like maybe 2-3 minutes long, I think. Hold on, let me find it.
Don't get like a bias video. Have you seen it?
Wait, what?
Burst, have you seen the video that you're showing?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Is it biased or no?
No, it's not. I don't think so. But it was like.
Okay.
I found one that's like 8 minutes long.
So we can do that speed on it.
Says the Hollywood writer's strike explained.
I thought I had it.
It's fine. I'll just play this one. It's all right. I'll play this one. Yeah, I do 2x speed if he isn't talking too fast already.
Why are Hollywood writers going on strike? Welcome back to Nerdist News. I'm Dan Casey, and today we're taking a break.
2x speed for you, Danny.
From dissecting pop culture to talk about the most important thing happening in the world of entertainment right now, the writers' strike. Now, as you may have heard, members of the Writers Guild of America, the labor union that represents some 11,500 writers of film and television, are officially on strike as of 12:01 a.m. on Tuesday morning. This is the first writers' strike in 15 years, and it comes after 6 weeks of protracted negotiations with the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers. More specifically, the AMPT represented major studios and streaming platforms like Netflix, Amazon, Apple, Disney, Warner Brothers Discovery, NBC Universal, Paramount, and Sony. In a statement to its members, GA wrote, "Here's what all writers know. The companies have broken this business. They've taken so much from the very people, the writers, who have made them wealthy. But what they cannot take from us is each other, our solidarity, our mutual commitment to save ourselves and this profession that we love. We had hoped to do this through reasonable conversation. Now we will do it through struggle. For the sake of our present and our future, we've been given no other choice." And perhaps writer Eric Galindo put it the best. If you're confused about the writer's strike, it's super basic. The studios want the option of having WGA writers to work for free or without an agreed upon weekly salary or even a day rate. And we actually want to get paid fairly for our work.
Okay. Move on that one part again.
The studios want the option of having WGA writers to work for free or without an agreed upon weekly salary or even a day rate. And we actually want to get paid fairly for our work.
Wow. Okay, so I don't know, man. I don't know.
Still dumb to me.
It's still dumb?
Still dumb.
I've always had mixed feelings on it though. Like I've always had mixed feelings on it. It is more dumb, but I mean, I get it. Like I get wanting to be paid fairly, but it's like at the same time, like this is your career. Like you signed up for this. That's what I'm saying. You know
exactly. So, it's either hit or miss. Like it's
right.
Like,
yeah.
It's either hit or miss.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Like,
exactly. Yeah. And now you're going on strike for it. Like, you know.
I saw this girl off of Orange Is the New Black. Like she had like a whole page of like the visual of every episode that was watched, and she only made $27 off of it. I laughed.
And the CEO is like bragging about how popular the show is, and they're like making no money off of it. It's kind of messed up.
I mean, they're on both sides. They're all going to lose because they're not going to budge and they're not going to take a crap deal. So we could.
That is true.
This strike could be going on up until the fall. From what I heard.
The fall.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it'll go even longer, to be honest.
I mean,
Probably
we don't
a year.
want that though. We definitely
Yeah.
don't want that.
Hey, man, look up the writer's strike from 2007. Like, how long did that last?
Oh, this
There was one in 2000. Oh, yeah. It's whenever they were like writing. There was nothing.
15 years ago.
Yeah, and Heroes suffered. Remember that show, Heroes?
Oh yeah, that was in your video in Smallville and stuff like that.
Yeah, Smallville suffered. Well, it only was condensed to like 20 episodes, but
so people were still
Breaking
working.
Bad was affected by it.
People were still working while stuff was being filmed.
Stuff was already made. I think during the writing and production of the set season, that's when the strike happened, and the studios only worked with what they got to put out the rest of the season. I believe, I believe that's what happened.
Don't be surprised if you see one of your favorite actors working at Walmart or Costco.
Well, hey, I know you. What are you doing here?
What are you on that Disney Plus show?
Right, for real.
Yeah, I seen that commercials with LeBron was working at that pizza place. LeBron James working at it's gonna be just like that. It's gonna be just like that. And there was one where Ben Affleck was at Dunkin' Donuts too. No, it was Starbucks. He was at Starbucks.
Oh yeah, that's right. It'll be just like that, bro.
I just seen Batman in the drive-thru at Starbucks.
Johnny Depp is your dad.
Here's your coffee.
Damn. Brie Larson is your driver today. Uber.
Brie Larson? I mean, she's kind of cute. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't mind seeing her in real life.
She's not that cute. I don't know how you guys see her as cute.
She's a little cute. I ain't gonna lie. She's kind of cute.
She's cute for a while.
Maybe with the long hair, but when she had that hair cut short.
Oh, yeah, that was garbage.
No,
that was garbage.
Game, that was. I think because how did she grow her hair back that fast? Like, is it because of her genitive abilities, or is it a lot of?
She had on a wig, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait,
you know who else I didn't know how to wig
Universal?
on? Yeah.
No, I'm talking about after Endgame. She had on a wig.
No, she cut her hair, but then I think they filmed the scenes when she had longer hair already previously, and then she cut her hair later.
Yeah.
And then it regrew.
You talking about at Endgame?
Yeah.
No, that was a wig at Endgame. That
BTG
first scene.
Plus, we can save Gotham Knights. What? I can't hear you, bro.
Oh, you have notifications on. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, for all y'all do. For you, Burrs, BTG, SSJ. Yeah.
We got to see. I mean, man, it's gonna be tough with this writer's strike trying to save that show. It's gonna be tough.
Bro, that show has no chance. It's over. Sorry, BTG, but it's over.
Wait, what show? Oh yeah, Gotham Trash Nights. Yeah, that show's not coming back.
And you will never be disappointed. Tomorrow we have the option to do the unthinkable.
I alone will say,
oh my gosh, bro.
That was canceled. It is Gotham Nights. I am releasing a video tomorrow, and I need your help. I need you to like the video, and I need you to comment your favorite episode of Gotham Nights.
Right? It's okay. You have to laugh at me. They laugh at Jesus Christ.
No.
No.
Watch all 16 episodes with me. Please stay tuned for my video tomorrow.
It's not that hard.
All right.
You gotta watch. You gotta just whenever you go
16 episodes.
Wow. You go to sleep, open up Max and put on Gotham Nights and go to sleep with it on. Whenever you wake up, the whole season will be gone. And just repeat it. Just keep on.
I'd rather watch Secret Invasion again, and I thought that was bad too.
I think HBO. I think Max says are you still there if you watch it for 2 hours or more. So I probably won't. Yeah.
Oh man.
Because that's what they did that to me with Twisted Metal yesterday.
I think I'd rather watch Captain Marvel than watch Gotham Knights.
Have y'all seen Twisted Metal yet?
No. What streaming service is this? Is that on?
It's Peacock.
Let me know which clips made you
Cantinator, stop. I don't like hearing my voice.
I'm just watching through these clips. By the way, you should probably check your comments.
For what?
Because a lot of people aren't being so friendly in the comment section.
Oh, I'm used to that, man. I'm used to that.
I'm used to it too.
Yeah, like that one guy that tried arguing back and forth with me, trying to say that that I was wrong about Secret Invasion and that Secret Invasion was great.
Wait, somebody in your comments was beefing you, SSJ?
Yeah, this was when I was on TikTok. I made like a comment on somebody else's video, and then somebody was trying to argue with me, saying I don't know good storytelling, and it's not and it wasn't even made for me. I'm just like, are you kidding me? The thing I liked about Secret Invasion is the tone. The tone of the show is something we need.
The tone's amazing. Yeah,
but just because the tone is different doesn't mean it's good, though.
I agree, but
I wish they would keep this same tone, but then just give us something, just really just wow us, and don't give us this feminist agenda with this small chick overpowering this villain at the end.
I got called a douchebag for laughing at the writer's strike. You know, like,
that's so dumb, dude. Like, that's dumb. That's dumb.
I would have laughed at it too.
I was like, you think I'm finna give a damn if John Cena can shop on Rodeo Drive? Fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Here's another good point. Y'all remember that episode of SpongeBob where they went on strike because they didn't get enough money?
Oh yeah.
Eventually, they ended up still working at the Krusty Krab. So what was the point of the strike?
Dude, I'm telling you, bro. Like these studios aren't gonna give into this. They're not.
They're gonna hire content creators to push out and promote these shit. And if they contact me, I'm gonna take it. I don't give a damn.
Okay, this may sound very awful. And I can clip this if you want to, but like, listen.
What you gonna say?
If an AI is powerful enough, I'm down for AI to write something for me.
Did you see that intro for Secret Invasion though? That AI intro? Hell no.
Well, that was visuals though. I'm talking about just strictly just a script, just a script. Like
I mean, we could use ChatGPT right now and make a quick swip and see if you're still down for it.
That is not a good enough AI for a movie.
But you do realize you got to read the script too now, because a lot of people don't want to read nowadays. They rely on other people.
They would read it, yeah. But ChatGPT isn't a good AI for like a whole like a script. Like I don't think
I'm not saying none of y'all can read. I'm just saying like people don't really read things nowadays. Like they'll get handed a script and then they'll just get told things about it. Sometimes directors tell them not to read the script.
I think I heard about something like that.
I remember Eddie Murphy didn't want to do Beverly Hills Cop 3 until they wrote the ass check.
Yep, I remember that too.
My C is the smartest Superman villain was written by ChatGPT. So my YouTube video that got like 100 views was written by ChatGPT.
You had you had AI to write to a video, a script for a video.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah, it worked. No one knew that it was AI. They thought it
works. It's great for like content creators. It is great.
No, I didn't use that.
You know what would have been cooler for Secret Invasion?
Yeah, I think it's motivational speeches that do stuff like that.
What's that again?
You know what would have been a cool scene in Secret Invasion?
What?
So at the very end scene, before it got revealed that the Nick Fury was actually that chick, imagine if it actually was Nick Fury and he puts that stuff into a needle to inject, grab it, and he says something about take this, motherfucker.
Dude, so I'm gonna lie, I was hoping that he would drop the F-bomb.
I knew he wasn't gonna do it. Part of me wanted him to, but part of me knew deep down they weren't gonna do it.
They would have killed them all. They would have said the power would have been too much for his heart and he would have died. You know?
That's why I'm not really that's why I don't think Deadpool is going to be a true rated R movie. I'll believe it when I see it. When I see the first trailer and it says R rating, then I'll believe it.
I'm so scared about Deadpool. Like,
I the trailer be like R rated, and then the trailer actually say rated R. Then I'll believe it.
But we can do it.
It ain't coming.
We can save Gotham Knights.
Watch, that's gonna get pushed back too.
Like, it was supposed to come out.
BTG,
like,
I gave your video a like.
Thank you, Hansonator.
I don't be getting your notifications, BT. I don't be getting your notifications.
Yeah, I look at my analytics and people get my notifications like halfway into it. My videos go like they get like 0 views, and like in the middle of the night they pop over like 200. It's crazy.
Same.
It annoys me so much. It annoys me.
I wake up and out like my latest video, my phone turn-on review. It was at 3, like before I went to sleep, and when I woke up, it was like already at 50.
Yeah.
That my Barbie movie review came out, and I had like I think I had like I want to say like 70 views before I went to bed. I woke up in the morning, 600 views. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
is there like a reason why it does that?
Too.
I have no idea why it does that.
Yeah, my last 3 rant videos have been popping off too. I got like over 500 views on most of them, and got like 17 new subscribers.
I think certain topics are just gonna pop off, like
Yeah,
I did a comic video recently, and they got 400 views. So.
And my anti-woke video that I did, it was got up to like almost 150 views. I was just me like putting out shade and putting out like, hey, the anti-woke people are worse than the woke people in most cases.
Yeah,
I agree.
I didn't know that was gonna get up there like that.
I think both sides are just annoying.
I'm surprised that
Just watch the
someone
show.
didn't comment on the video, Barry Jones.
Yeah, I'm surprised too. He probably saw it, didn't say nothing.
He's probably typing up an essay to send to you personally.
Probably calling us.
Movie Talks, what up, man?
Calling us puppets because I like Brie Larson, like because I said I would tap Brie Larson.
Bro, I would too.
I wouldn't.
Bro, come on, SSJ. So
I would rather tap Margot Robbie because
she's sitting in front of you right now and wants to just smash like immediately. You aren't doing anything.
I guess I could put a bag over her head.
What's up, Movie Talk?
Oh man, a bag.
I just don't think she's that attractive. I've seen better looking white women.
Well, I mean, of course, but I mean, she looks great though to me.
I mean, just because she's not ugly or butt ugly doesn't mean like, oh shoot, let me get on that. Like, yeah.
Do you think Monica Rambeau's gonna get the most development in the Marvels? Because it looks like it.
I don't know.
If not her, it's probably gonna be more focused on Miss Marvel again.
Yeah,
I would actually doesn't care about her. Like, I don't care about Monica Rambeau at all.
Me neither. Like, all you saw her do in WandaVision was
even in WandaVision,
walk
she was
around.
Yeah, she was
just look at things.
Like, me neither.
She reminded me of Reva, to be honest, from Obi-Wan. Like, the show should have been about just Vision.
Wasn't Monica Rambeau in Doctor Strange too?
No, her mom.
No, that was her. That was like her mom or whatever.
Oh.
Yeah, that was Maria Rambeau.
Oh, Maria Rambeau. Oh.
I think her mom dying and her not knowing is like the saddest part about the blip. Like it captured the blip perfectly.
She got killed by a white girl.
Yeah, she got killed by a white woman.
Wait, her mom did? I thought her mom died from
Yeah, remember? Have you seen Doctor Strange 2, BTG?
Wait, are we talking about Monica?
No,
we're
Maria,
talking
the
about
mom.
her mom from who was the Captain Marvel and Doctor Strange.
Yeah, Maria.
Yeah, the Multiverse of Madness.
I think she survived.
No, she got crushed.
I think she survived too.
She got crushed.
She survived.
Nah, she got crushed.
You think Wanda
crushed her?
I heard that
Wanda was basically Jesus in that movie.
And you know what's crazy? People say that they can't use Blue Marvel. What about Wanda? They made Wanda like God.
I'm afraid of what they'll do to Doctor Doom.
Well, Wanda is a god now, and like
yeah, but I want them to bring Blue Marvel. He's a cool character.
They can't bring Blue Marvel because there's not enough.
I want to see Sentry. That would be dope.
Oh, Sentry.
Yeah,
they should let Henry
I
Cavill play Sentry.
Yes, I was just gonna say that.
I know it's gonna
That's
take
my
a.
fan cast.
I know this is
Henry Cavill has to be Sentry. He has to be. Sentry.
I know this is a hot take, but in the comics, I never liked Sentry because he reminded me of Superman.
Yeah,
that's the point.
Yeah, that's the point. Yeah.
Well, who would win, Sentry or Superman?
Superman still like
Superman.
Superman.
So
it's
they
kind
have
of like
like
how Namor is basically like Aquaman.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Adam Warlock was supposed to be like Green Lantern, kind of.
what?
Thunderbolt.
Really?
Adam Warlock as Green Lantern.
Well, I don't know. People. I saw that online.
So Thunderbolt.
And Moon Knight is
Thunderbolt.
supposed to be like Batman.
Oh no, not anymore.
Moon Knight's not
anymore.
really like
I've seen
Batman. He's like a mix of like
I've seen comparisons
other
about that.
Yeah, I see.
grounded
Yeah, I seen
characters.
comparisons though.
I think it's just him being rich, but in the show he's
Comic
not
book,
rich. Yeah.
comic book Moon Knight is definitely more like Batman. He's serious.
Yeah,
He's not
yeah.
goofy. He's
Yeah.
That
rich.
show
He
was
has
so
like all
garbage,
these
dude.
cars. He's a
Ah,
playboy.
I hate
That show was
Oh
garbage.
man.
Yeah, the show was garbage.
You barely saw him.
He was barely Moon Knight, and you know
You
what?
barely
I
saw
loved
the
how his suit
costume.
looked, but you barely saw him in the suit.
My favorite
Barely
character
saw
from
him.
Moon Knight is
Bro, like that
I
show
like
was
Mr.
horrible.
I like Mr. Knight in the comics. Mr. Knight is cool.
Mr.
I
Knight
think I
was
read
stupid
about
in the
Mr.
show.
Knight.
It should have just
Yeah,
been.
but the
Was that the
comics,
guy on
but
the
in the
horse?
comics is cool.
I didn't really
Oh,
like him
man.
in the comics either.
That show was amazing, man. That show was amazing. I was just
Yeah, it's
getting into
trash,
comic books while
garbage.
watching
It was
that show.
garbage, feminist garbage,
Dog
because what's her
shit.
name started being taken away the
I
show.
think
Scarlet Scarab. Scarlet
I think-
Scarab.
I
Scarlet
think Oscar
Scarab.
Isaac proved that he's like one of the greatest actors by playing 3 different versions of a character like that. So
He wasn't that
my
good.
my output
wasn't that
audio
good.
wasn't working. Did you go to your settings and go to audio and then go to speaker?
Well, actually, you know what, BTG, I do agree because you're talking about in Moon Knight him playing 3 separate characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. He actually did play the 3 different characters pretty good. And
I
how
mean,
he
he's not
switched
a bad actor.
personalities.
It's not a
I
bad
mean, he played 3 superheroes.
I like the scenes where you see
Well,
him and
he
like
played-
look into
he
the
played 3
mirror.
characters in
and it's a different
superhero
character.
movies. He played Apocalypse. He played Spider-Man 2099.
But you know what? He sucked as Apocalypse. His
Yeah,
Apocalypse.
he was that was a terrible Apocalypse. It looks like a Power Rangers character.
He looked like a robot.
That movie, the movie felt like a Power Rangers movie. Remember Isaac News or
I
something
saw
like that?
Moon
He
Knight.
hates teenagers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Apocalypse said he hated teenagers too.
The only scene I liked in X-Men Apocalypse was when Quicksilver was
Mine
slow
was a
motion.
Weapon X. Mine was Weapon X.
Yeah,
Try to
the
join
Weapon
back
X
movie
scene
card.
too.
Yeah, Weapon X is cool.
I think Moon Knight is probably top 3 MCU shows.
No, not really. Not really. No.
I think it's
My-
WandaVision.
My opinion is WandaVision and Loki.
Oh, I forgot about Loki.
I
Loki's
like
good.
Loki.
I will say I
actually
think
like
Moon Knight's
Loki.
better than most of those
And the
MCU
werewolf
shows.
one. I like the werewolf one.
I mean, I guess whenever I think about best, it's like most rewatchable. I don't think I could ever rewatch Falcon and the Winter Soldier again.
That show was dog shit.
No, it
There
was
isn't a
like,
single MCU show that I can rewatch.
I actually
She-Hulk
went back and
is
rewatched Daredevil.
rewatchable. She-Hulk is definitely rewatchable.
Nah, not really.
She-Hulk was horrible.
I couldn't catch up to She-Hulk.
I only watched the Abomination episodes that had
Yeah,
him in them.
I only saw the Daredevil one.
I mean, all of them because all
I
of them.
and I saw a clip where
He wasn't in all of them. He was
remember
like in
that
3 or 4.
Have you seen a
I'm
clip
saying
where
the show's
she?
an
Hey,
abomination.
BTG, remember the clip that she went to Disney Plus?
Yeah,
She-
that was creative.
Yeah, that's the only scene I think that's the only scene I saw from She-Hulk.
You know what? Another good scene, if y'all remember that classic Incredible Hulk show from the 70s.
Yes.
They did like a version
Oh,
of that
yeah.
where it's like her and it was shot like the 70s. That was actually pretty good. I like
Yeah, that was cool.
That show is so creative, man. Bucky's story arc was pretty good in the show. Yeah, I couldn't guess what was happening in that show, which is pretty cool.
Which one, She-Hulk?
Yeah, She-Hulk. Wait,
But
do
I
you
want
guys
y'all
think?
to watch the Abomination scene where the Hulk tries to fight him and he goes, whoa, is this necessary?
Oh,
And I'm like, yeah, dude, I agree with you. Is
Disney-
this necessary?
Disney has
Is this
killed
show
the Hulk.
necessary?
Disney has killed the Hulk.
Yeah, they killed the
He's been
Hulk.
dead since Endgame. The Smart Hulk was the ugliest piece of
They
dog
made
shit
him
I've ever
small
saw.
too. Like, do you
Yeah.
look at how small he is compared to the Abomination? Like, he's
His
like,
his face is ugly as hell.
yeah, and he's
Huh.
ugly too.
He looked like a Muppet Man.
What would you do to make the Incredible Hulk look better, Omar?
They need to bring back Edward Norton. I mean, Edward Norton.
They need to make him
played-
buff again. Make
Yeah,
him
they
like.
I mean,
10
okay, so
feet
not
tall.
even that. Just literally just take that version of the Hulk and just
Yeah.
readapt it.
Just get a
readapt it.
serious actor. Just get a serious actor.
You know what do? What they can do is have Doctor Strange split up the Hulk and Bruce Banner. That's what they can do. Have him split up the Hulk and Bruce Banner. So the Hulk, that can kind of lead into the storyline where the Hulk is sent to a different planet because he's a raging monster. And then Bruce Banner has to learn to try to get back with the Hulk so he can survive because he finds out he's going to die soon.
Yeah,
like Venom.
That's something they could do. And the Hulk, what you do to make the Hulk better as far as appearance wise, make him like 10, 11 feet tall, make him super big and muscular.
Yeah, make him scary.
Make him have like green eyes and he looks scary.
Make him big and scary.
I feel like it's so hard to have like
they need to fix his roar.
The last time we got a good roar from him was in the 2008 movie.
Mine was the Avengers movie, the first one.
Or you know what? He had a good roar in Thor Ragnarok when he roared
Thor.
against the wolf.
I'll give you credit. Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, when him and that wolf, the giant wolf, started fighting, he roared against him. His roar was pretty good against him. But that was though.
I think it's kind of hard to introduce a very scary and mean Hulk with the Avengers because
they should have Immortal Hulk
and work with the team. And you don't want to. I guess it could work with the Turtles, but not with the Avengers. You have to worry about him damaging the city. But they should. I think that they should make a Hulk that's like very dangerous, but I don't think it should be an.
They should make Immortal Hulk.
Or what they should do, it should just be like its own standalone story. It can have references from those characters. Some certain characters, like, I don't know, maybe Nick Fury could be referenced, like in the military or something like that, could be referenced, but it should just be like its own standalone thing. Obviously, with him recasted, because Edward Norton's a horrible, or not Edward Norton, Mark Ruffalo's a horrible.
Mark Ruffalo.
Ruffleberg is a horrible Hulk. I would recast him.
Mark Ruffleberg is a terrible Hulk and a Bruce Banner.
And
Mark Rufflechips.
I'll feel bad for an actor to have to play a character like the Hulk. That must do something to you mentally.
And the Hulk movie I always wanted to see was him fight Wolverine.
Me too. I always wanted to see the Hulk and Wolverine fight because they had an animated movie back in 2008 or 9, and that was so good. Y'all
I like Planet Hulk. That's a good movie. Planet Hulk.
That was good too. Those movies are on Disney Plus, I think.
Yeah.
Wait, Disney Plus has those animated Hulk movies?
Or you know what? I think the Hulk. One of the Hulk movies is on HBO or on Max.
I think Universal still own the rights to Hulk.
Yeah, so I think it's on Max instead. But the Hulk versus Wolverine one, I think, is on Disney.
And I heard Namor was part of Universal. How did they bring him to the MCU then?
Kind of like how they used the Hulk in the Avengers movies, because Namor wasn't the main focus. He didn't get his own thing. He was just a villain in the Wakanda Forever movie. So that's how they was able to use him. Yeah. So if we ever do see him again, which I don't know when, but if we ever do, it'll probably be in like an Avengers type movie. It's not
because what happened to the actor?
Yeah.
So I have one last video that I want to watch called Multiverse Fatigue. I'm not sure if y'all seen it before, but it's an amazing video, and I think we should watch it.
All right.
A movie talk. What up, man?
Hey, what's up, man? How's everyone doing?
You finally made it in.
Yep.
Doing good, bro. You know.
That's good. Yeah, that's always good.
You're doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. I just got off of work, so that's always a plus.
Yeah.
Are you off for the weekend or no?
Yeah. No, I work Sunday, but I'm off on Saturday.
I work Sundays too. It's the worst.
Yeah, it is.
I work on Wednesdays.
I think everyone works on Wednesdays. Or most people work on Wednesdays.
I used to not work on Wednesdays.
Jay, my brother Jay.
What's up, buddies?
What's up,
Jay?
What's up, Jay?
Walking the old dog. Had a hilarious day on Discord. Hey, gentlemen.
What's the deal, Pickles? Is everything kosher?
Oh.
Man, what did I miss, man?
You missed a lot.
You missed a lot.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You missed a lot. It's all right.
Damn. I was trying to hurry, man.
Yeah, it's all right. We covered Barbie for a little bit. Well, then it went into I think the writer strike.
Secret Invasion.
Did we? We should discuss Oppenheimer. How many of you have watched Oppenheimer?
I have not seen.
No, I
haven't seen it. I haven't seen it.
Oh, it's
They only
so
had soft
good.
hair.
It's
Once you
probably the
watch
best
it,
movie
it's
of the year.
yeah, it is. I easily think that it's one of the best movies of the decade. So
Yeah, and people,
that's a big
and,
statement.
I've
and I
heard good
heard
things about it for sure.
and I heard
I mean, Nolan is a freaking, he's a
and I heard
he's a power.
Oppenheimer surpassed The Dark Knight for Christopher
yeah.
Nolan movie.
Yeah, uh-huh.
I think it's better than The Dark Knight. Yeah.
I know Barbie.
Ew. Sounds solid.
So did y'all really still like that scene where Batman goes, "I'm not wearing hockey pads"?
Dude, okay, so this is a hot take. I don't like Kristen Bell's portrayal of Batman. I think it's kind of trash.
So that's the recent Batman, right?
No,
that's Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, Kristen Bell.
That's the one before Ben
Dark
Affleck.
Knight.
Batman.
Yeah, before Ben
Batman
Affleck.
you said
Begins, Dark Knight.
I'm not crazy about Christian Bale. I think I told y'all I'm pro Ben Affleck.
Yeah, me
yeah,
too.
You did. Yeah,
I heard.
Pro Affleck.
But Kristen Bell is a case where it's like his films were just amazing. He had amazing movies.
Yeah,
regardless if he was a bad Batman or not, he had amazing movies. So
that's my take too.
Villain.
Yeah.
I only watched those movies because of the villains. I didn't even think Batman.
The villain.
Yeah, I saw it because I loved the Heath Ledger Joker.
I don't remember.
Paul, I hope you're listening because they're telling you the same thing I say in your car. Batman's movies as good as his villains.
He was in here like an hour ago. I'm not.
But
sure
it's kind of sad if the villain is much more cooler and interesting than you in the.
That's That's the one reason why none of those movies are
like. I think that's the formula for a good film.
I think they should both equally be as interesting. Like, for example,
one of the reasons
you go back
why
and
those
watch
movies aren't
Man
10
of
out of
Steel
10s for me.
Is I can understand why people say those criticisms about Henry Cavill's Superman, but you can't deny that was a really good General Zod.
Yeah. So they were like
General Zod. I thought was a better character.
Yeah,
than
I think
Superman.
everybody. I don't even like Superman, and I like General Zod.
Yeah, I thought
Zod
he was a better
so great,
character
man.
than
Zod was
Superman.
cool.
And I don't
apparently,
even.
I don't know if I noticed or not, but
was he better
Zod's actor came back for the Flash because he loved
Michael
that character.
Shannon.
Yeah.
Michael Shannon came back.
He did really good. I like this character.
But what was he better in, Man of Steel or the Flash movie?
Man of Steel.
Steel
The
was
Flash
amazing.
movie, he barely was in it.
I love Man of Steel. It's amazing.
Man, I love Man of Steel too.
Paul said he's still here. Join in, bro. Where you at? He said, that's common sense, though. Every superhero movie besides the Guardians of the Galaxy has to have a good feeling, or the movie will be trash. That's just how it is.
When I go back and rewatch the original Avengers movie, the Avengers are lucky that Ultron didn't reach like his real threatening form. I think it would have made that first film better.
They completely.
Yeah, that's right. That's
screwed
right.
over Ultron.
Yeah, like they completely screwed him. In the comics, he was built by Hank Pym.
Honestly, like that could have been like a 2-part movie. To be honest, just Ultron. To be honest.
Yeah, it should have because they made him a joke.
I think for what it was, though, he did a good job. What's the guy to play Ultron's name?
Oh,
David Spader or James Spader? Yeah, James.
I think so. Yeah. He did kill that role. He killed that role. But
if y'all like Josh Brolin as Thanos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was a great Thanos.
Wait, can you guys hear me?
Though.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever read read those comics on Annihilation Conquest? The Annihilation comics.
No.
Because Ultron was at his full power in those comics.
That's so dope.
He killed.
Wait, isn't Annihilation like the green one?
Basically, the whole universe. So.
Oh yeah. It looks like half those characters.
If they adapted that Ultron, then that would have been crazy.
Oh, so to add on, so with Gaia and Secret Wars being set up to be, I guess, a super villain. How do y'all feel about that?
That is very weird to me.
Feminist political trash.
Trash.
What were your thoughts on the finale, Jay?
I mean, I've watched bits and pieces of it. Haven't watched the entire episode. I really wanted to catch up with the story of what's going on.
Yeah.
Because I'm at this point with all these different sitcoms, it's hard for me to keep up. So I watch a lot of breakdowns.
Oh yeah, those are always great. Yeah.
And
like new rock stars.
I mean, we need a new. I want Marvel to move beyond Earth and get into space. I want Venom to get into like Null and more symbiotes. I want Planet Hulk.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure like Loki was the only show that kind of did that.
Yeah, exactly.
Captain Marvel
even
done
then,
4 different planets, or the Marvel done 4 different planets.
Well, the shows though.
So they're being very progressive with everything and with content. So I believe that can eventually happen. Now, I don't think that eventually this is going to the casual fans are going to get exhausted of all this content, but the real people are still going to be able to hold this down.
You mean the people that eat this stuff up, even if it's trash?
You said what?
You mean the people that eat this stuff up, even if it's trash?
Consumers.
Yeah, those are like the true comic fans. Because even though there's films that I don't believe is the best films, I need the story to progress to get to the people I like.
But how long is that going to take? How many bad films do we have to watch until we get to the good ones? And even when
they're using these TV shows to get past.
It's all about money. It's all
even
about money.
When we get to the good shows, air quote good shows, they find a way to mess it up.
Because they're already working towards bringing in Mephisto in the spiritual realm. We got Ghost Rider coming in. He's going to be in there with Blade. So
listen, they've been talking about Mephisto. They've been talking about him for like the last 10 years. Same with what's that other villain's name, Mr. Sinister, and that's never happened yet.
But I don't know if they're going to do a season 2 of Wanda.
And you remember one of the writers from Wanda said they didn't even know who Mephisto was in the comics.
Yo, that
doesn't surprise me.
The whole WandaVision thing is kind of weird because I don't know.
All the writers don't know anything about who Wanda is.
Yeah,
they were just
the writers
just
of
hired to write this show.
The writers of Doctor Strange too didn't know anything about WandaVision. Like
would y'all rather for the popular events that happen in comic books to just be a series, or do you think it should be involved with the storyline?
It should just be a series. Start out as a series for now.
I mean, like a what if, or like just like a 4-part,
I think I would prefer the comic books things to be like animated, like what DC does, and then have Hollywood take over MCU.
They should do something like that. I agree. They should try to do something like that because people always say that DC has the better animated movies, which they do, but Marvel does have some good animated movies that don't ever get the shine because people always talk about how DC has the better ones. There are some good Marvel movies.
Because I would like for on the Disney Channel for on the what I guess where the weapon that Boar and Odin made for Thanos with the Black Infinity Stone. I don't want to wait forever for them to get to that point. I'd rather for them just to give it to us.
Yeah. I think they are updating with stories like that. Like Injustice was updated after releasing for like 7 years. So the quicker the better the story. And Supergirl is already turned into a movie. So if you've got a good comic book story, expect it to be turned into a movie pretty soon.
I don't know why, but I feel like when we get the Fantastic Four, they're going to make the Thing look like Korg from the Guardians movies. They're not going to make him orange. They'll make him look like Korg.
That's going to be so whack if they do that. I can see it.
And they'll probably give him a stupid sounding voice like Korg too.
Oh my god!
Imagine him saying, "Hey guys, it's clobbering time." I bet you. I can see them do it too, which is crazy. I can see them do it too. You would like that, wouldn't you, DJ?
Oh, what you got queued up?
It's called Multiverse Fatigue. Basically, it's gonna like talk about why the multiverse is just kind of bad now and why it's like trash. I seen like half of it. It's a good video, but
okay.
I figured I finished it on stream. So
does it just talk about Marvel or DC or like everything?
It's everything. It's everything.
Interesting.
Okay.
Wait, Movie Talk just said Seth Rogen as the Thing. What?
Yep, imagine him playing the Thing and he's using that stupid voice that I just did. I can see him.
It's clobbering time.
Hey guys, it's clobbering time. The Ninja Turtles.
All right. Okay, so here we go.
Perspective. When I was on this stage in 2019, we introduced Phase 4 of the Marvel Cinematic
This
Universe.
guy's a jackass.
What we're trying to do here is about the future. We are shooting right now our new series for
look
Disney
at that.
Plus Echo. Shazam is always
Terrible.
kind of in his own part of the DCU, so he connects very well. That moves directly into the Flash.
Filoni's movie will apparently close out the New Republic, tying up the stories told within the Disney Plus shows.
Blade, starring Mahershala Ali, comes out November 3rd, and we start filming this.
Wait, can you pause this?
Yeah,
Was that thing announced before COVID or what? Like that whole
Yeah, dude. This is like maybe a year or two before COVID.
I think it was like 2 years ago, right?
I'm pretty sure it was like
it's older
2019.
than that. If it's the first time they're speaking on those phases, it was before COVID.
Yeah, that was before.
Let me go back and see if any of these shows.
Yeah, Morbius had not came out at that time. Like Morbius wasn't even finished when they released this.
The Guardians dropped in May this year.
Yeah,
it did, right?
Yeah.
This didn't come out in May, right? Secret Race
came out in summer.
I mean, not May, in spring. Yeah.
And Blade.
I think this was before they switched the schedule. They changed the schedule of the movies and
Look
pushed
at the Marvels. Yo, Marvels come out today, y'all. Today's open night for the Marvels. You already go see it tonight? Today.
You would have to pay to see that.
It's out today. Let's go see it. It says it right here.
Y'all would have to buy my ticket.
Echo is supposed to come out this summer. Yeah, no.
Yeah, they need to go ahead.
I'd rather see a stop.
Season 2 Logan should have been out by now. That's crazy. Dude, it's just messy. Like, see how messy it is? Like, almost all these things here didn't come out in the initial release. It's just too messy. It's too much. It's too much.
Out of
when
all
does
of that,
when does
like
Blade come out?
Next year. Never.
Yeah,
never. Okay. Well,
They pushed it. I believe they pushed it to 25 because they're now putting in Ghost Rider.
They need to not put Ghost
They
Rider.
have no idea what they're doing.
Just be focused on Blade.
Yep.
All right,
Ghost Rider should get.
I didn't understand why he was at the end of when he was in the ending credits for the Moon Knight series.
Eternals, you mean?
Was it Eternals that? Oh, it was Eternals. He was at the ending credits of.
Isn't like Black Knight one of his villains or something?
It's like his voice you hear or something.
Yeah, you could tell that was Marshall.
His voice. Oh man.
They should have just. He should have just shot a scene with him wearing the suit in that scene. I mean, why not? You're not going to play Blade for the next 3 to 4 years.
I think he will if he gets paid enough. Trust me.
He's gonna have white hair before.
Yeah.
At this point, bring back Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, exactly. He's Wesley. You could do an older. You could act. You could not do an origin and just bring in Blade if you wanted to. If they were smart, just bring in Wes.
All right, let's keep going.
We start filming this October. A fantastic movie that I really love that resets the entire DC universe. Our series Ironheart, and to move into Blue Beetle.
The Acolyte is a mystery thriller that will take us into a
Oh no!
The Acolyte.
Get out of here!
That should have been a Magneto show.
Year is 2008.
Definitely multiverse fatigue.
Are pretty hit or miss. Last year, in 2007, the hugely popular Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy
Look at that suit.
planted at the finish.
It looks so clean, doesn't it?
Is tearing
Yep.
it. Find us some shade.
Look at that. Look at that. This is the weirdest Spider-Man ever.
Thanks,
I don't care. I thought that was funny. I don't
Yeah.
care.
I don't care. Whoa!
I take
Wait,
this over at MCU.
Wait,
Anyway.
what's better, that Black Suit Spider-Man or the one from the 90s series who was screaming, "Sucker! Sucker!"
I like both of them.
Whoa! No Tobey Maguire standout. Spider-Man 3 is one of my favorite movies ever.
I can't believe you would say that, Omar. That is the worst one.
Spider-Man 3 is
They
definitely
made Venom to a demon.
Spider-Man 3 is definitely.
There's
entertaining,
problems
I'll say
with the
that.
movie,
It's
but
still
I have
better
some
than
love
Tom
for it.
I'm not
Holland.
accepting
I like Spider-Man 3.
Because
I'm
it
not
came out
accepting an
before.
anorexic Venom. I don't care what y'all say.
But it's better
Listen,
than
I
the
don't care
Tom
what none of
Holland
y'all
movies.
say. The movie
You're
came
trash,
out on
bro.
my
The
birthday
best
when I
thing
was a
about
kid.
Spider-Man 3 was how good Sandman was.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
I'll give you
yes.
credit. It should have been about Spider-Man versus Sandman.
Well, Sam Raimi said that wasn't in his control to have all those villains in there.
Yeah, he
That wasn't
didn't
his. That was his idea.
He said he didn't know who the Venom character is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like
what?
Yeah, Venom wasn't.
Yeah,
supposed
Sony
to
pretty
be
much. Sony pretty much made him put all those villains in there. It's supposed to just be Harry and Sandman. That was it.
You know what's funny with Harry? Everybody in this stream, go back and rewatch that movie, and then take a drink every time you see Harry get hit in the head by something. He always gets hit in the head and falls over.
Yo, honestly, Harry was getting like he was just like punked around since the first movie. Like honestly,
he was.
Even by MJ when she dumped him.
That could be a fun drinking game if y'all are old enough to drink. Just
Harry,
take a shot every time Harry gets knocked down.
Call it Harry owned the counter.
Harry owned the counter, yep.
Every time he got owned by something.
That's how his father used to talk to him. He was never excited to see him. Harry!
Dude, freaking father hated his guts. His own father.
He wanted Peter to be his
son. He wanted Peter to be his son.
Willem Dafoe played a great Green Goblin.
He did. He was the best. I think he's probably one of the best live villains.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Him and Alfred Molina as Doc Ock.
Everywhere. And these nerds had no idea what was about to happen because the summer of 2008 was the summer of the superhero. Within 3 months of each other, audiences were treated to The Dark Knight and the very first Iron Man movie.
Now, obviously, The Dark Knight was incredible, but that's not what this video is about, so sorry, Christian Bale.
Sorry.
What the fuck is it with you?
I don't know. We're sorry.
What don't you fucking understand?
Sorry.
So Iron Man comes out and strikes this perfect balance between humor and serious storytelling. We got this really intimate story about a flawed man who slowly grows as a person throughout the movie. The focus of the film doesn't seem to be, hey, check out this live action version of your favorite comic book hero. It's focused on what any regular good movie does, telling a compelling story. The realistic CGI, pop culture references, and real world political inspiration of Tony Stark being a weapons manufacturer for the war in Afghanistan made it much more believable than comic adaptations of the past, like Catwoman.
Oh,
shit!
What an iconic scene!
I was so pissed,
bro. So I love basketball, but this scene ruined basketball for me, like a little bit. He said it won't let me join back. I'm having a lot of problems with my Wi-Fi. It's all right, man.
Is Paul joining?
I don't know. I'm not sure what he's doing.
Man wasn't even a very well-known or well-liked character to the general public when the movie came out, so it was a hit more because of the film itself rather than it having a recognizable hero in it. And after the movie's done, don't leave because we have a little surprise for you after the credits roll.
Who the hell are you? Nick Fury, director of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm here to talk about the Avenger in the show.
Look at him.
Oh, okay, that's cool. The Avengers are like that superhero team.
That was the last time Nick Fury was cool.
Don't say his name. Oh my God.
What?
Great. Real great. Sony owns them, and now we have to pay them money because you mentioned them. But don't worry. Love Iron Man. We got a lot cooking here at Marvel Studios. You remember the Hulk from like 5 years ago?
Oh God, the CGI was awful.
Well, we got a sequel to it now.
It's not a sequel. It's a
reboot.
Right, yeah.
Reboot.
Edward Norton.
It's not important. Just watch until the ending.
You know, I hate saying
incredible.
The greatest Hulk ever.
Facts.
Just 1 year after Iron Man.
Wait, so he was supposed to play Hulk in the MCU?
Yeah, but he wanted to. Yeah, but he wanted too much control.
Oh,
yeah.
So,
okay. The same thing happened with Terrence Howard as a
because he wanted 3 movies before they just threw the Hulk into the Avengers.
Yeah, he wanted 3 movies. He wanted too much control, so Disney Marvel let him go.
Yeah,
but look what happened.
But they could have kept him.
I have a question for you guys. Like, how do you guys think the MCU would look if Disney never bought it? Because they bought it after the Hulk, so we already had Iron Man 1 and the Hulk.
It would be worse.
You think it'd be worse?
Yeah. I say that because it took forever. It wouldn't be as progressive.
I'll say this: Disney did kill it with like Phase 1 and 2, and like 3 too. But
Disney didn't do all of Phase 1. Disney didn't take over until around Iron Man.
Yeah,
3.
but Paramount made the first Iron Man movie.
Yeah, Paramount did the first.
And Universal made the 2008 Hulk.
Yeah.
So I think it could have either been in between being mid or bad because of some of them.
Yeah, but like Paramount.
I definitely don't think we would have seen like an Infinity War Endgame type event.
But Paramount owned the rights to Iron Man, Iron Man 2, Captain America, and Thor, the first Thor.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going.
And the Hulk. Disney purchased Marvel Studios for $4 billion. This purchase kicked off one of the most lucrative powerhouses in entertainment of all time, the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Listen, most of us know the history of the MCU, whether you like the movies or not. Marvel movies have been unavoidable for the last 15 years. But if you're young enough or you don't exactly remember why it became such a massive success, Marvel was the first franchise to start to interconnect their stories across multiple movies, similar to comic books.
At the time for us as 11-year-olds, this was super exciting. Not only would you routinely get a pretty quality comic book movie of a new hero every year, you get a little hint at the end of each movie on where the story was headed. Building up to 2012's Avengers, this felt really new and fresh for a blockbuster franchise.
They built this excitement with movies like Iron Man, The Incredible Hulk, Thor, Captain America, The First Avenger, movies that are in no way perfect, but are fun, character-driven stories that were nailing on-screen versions of these characters for the first time. Then finally, 2012's Avengers released, and became one of the biggest blockbuster events in movie history. The end credits of the movie introduced a character that in this day and age is extremely recognizable, but we're talking pre-Fortnite days. So wait, to non-comic book readers in 2012, this guy was just some big purple weirdo, but we know him as Thanos.
Word spread from the nerds soon after that Thanos and the Infinity Stones was a concept from the comics that could potentially create an even bigger blockbuster than the Avengers movie, and we could potentially be seeing years of storytelling leading up to it. And as 15-year-old nerds ourselves, we were yet again beyond excited for this. After that, Marvel had the general public in the palm of their hand, releasing some lesser movies like Thor: The Dark World and Avengers: Age of Ultron, but also massive hits like Captain America: Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy, Black Panther, Civil War, which introduced Spider-Man, Spider-Man: Homecoming, Doctor Strange, and
okay. So sorry for pausing real quick, but this might be a hot take too. Spidey in the MCU was at its best in Civil War. Like,
I agree.
Yeah,
like
I agree.
he was done. He was done so well in that movie. It's crazy. Like he was done.
But his own movies suck.
Exactly.
Yeah, but his own movies are horrible.
His voice is annoying.
You know why though, right? It's because
it wasn't as good as the others.
Bro, it's because they had the Russo brothers do it. They do a good job of handling every character in the MCU,
except the Hulk. They were the ones that made bitch Hulk.
Well, what did they make him though? Or was that like a studio decision?
It was both, because it was their decision, because they said they didn't know what else to do with the Hulk because of him being
okay, so I didn't know
monster.
That. Okay,
and I think the studio was in full support of it anyway too. So
okay, yeah. Well, they even handled Captain Marvel pretty well. They handled Captain Marvel pretty well, and then
was there never a rumor they were going to do Planet Hulk?
Planet Hulk already happened in Thor Ragnarok off screen.
Wait, really?
That's why he was off planet, and that's why he wore that gladiator outfit. That's supposed to be a reference to Planet.
I mean, I know they insinuated it, but I was just kind of.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm confused.
I thought we'd actually be able to see some of it, you know.
Yeah, I doubt it with Disney.
All right, let's keep going.
I would like it though.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man: Homecoming, Doctor Strange, and Thor: Ragnarok.
Over a span of 6 years, we watched these movies slowly fit together like puzzle pieces as we move toward the massive 2-part finale, Infinity War and Endgame. Wait, we have to get paid real quick. Today's
not by me.
Scentbird. You guys need to try out Scentbird. It's pretty cool.
Infinity War is the greatest comic movie ever made. That's my hot take for y'all today.
Ever made?
You said what is?
I don't agree, but okay.
Infinity War.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Infinity War is like peak comic book material in my opinion.
I mean, they still get Thanos.
I don't have much to
argue.
That
was the bar, in my opinion, like the highest bar you could reach in terms of like just sheer, like, I guess, what's the word? Because like most comic books have like 1,000 heroes, right? Infinity War has like 1,000 heroes, and then Infinity War has like 200. So like that's why I say like Infinity War is the greatest comic movie ever made. That's my hot take for y'all today.
I mean, they still get Thanos.
Like that was the highest bar you could reach in terms of like just sheer, like, I guess, what's the word? Because like most comic books have like 1,000 heroes, right? and they do it pretty well. But it's like, it's hard to do it in live action, and they nailed that perfectly, in my opinion.
Fair
in
enough.
live action.
That's true.
I mean, the only one that I probably would put on the board against that is Watchmen.
Yeah, that's a good one too. Yeah,
but the Watchmen was kind of boring to me. For a long time.
I actually love Watchmen.
I mean, I'm not saying I didn't like it, but like I had to mature my brain and enjoy it. Like when it first came out, I wasn't feeling it like that.
That happens sometimes, yeah.
Finally, at the end of the road, you followed these characters.
I'm about to hop back in on my laptop.
Birthdays, graduations, that one time at the Oscars that John Travolta called Idina Menzel Adele Dazeem, weddings, and it's been a
George.
We here at Marvel Studios want to thank you for coming. Now, please keep your hands inside of the vehicle until the safety bar releases.
It feels locked.
Welcome to Phase 4.
Phase 4.
We're not done yet. Brand new on Disney Plus, we have TV shows of all your favorite Marvel heroes.
Favorite.
WandaVision, Captain America, Moon Knight, Hawkeye, Loki. On our stream.
Hey, they said favorite.
Out the year, so there's going to be a new episode almost every single week.
So you're not
Garbage.
doing these now? Nope, we actually have.
Shang-Chi was the best one.
We're excited to see you in theaters in between.
I think I need to make a video about Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi was like the best movie in Phase 4.
DC and other major movies.
I think Spider-Man was.
Bro, like this is the problem. It's
Wait, you think No Way Home?
Yeah,
they had
more than Shang-Chi.
They had a good thing going. They had an amazing thing going, and they just got so I don't know, like they just got blinded, I guess, just like blinded by success, I guess, and fame.
Yeah,
like,
they got out of hand.
End game.
It's so
That's
sad.
The word
about
end in it. It feels like a title of a movie should be the end.
Yeah, I agree.
To me, they should have stopped at Endgame and focused on X-Men and Fantastic Four, and then go back to Avengers.
Facts.
Movie Talk says Howard wasn't paid enough. That's why he left. I heard it was that he wanted like more. Like,
he wanted to be paid more than Iron Man.
Like the same as RDJ.
He thought he was more important than Iron Man.
Yeah,
basically. He's a side character, and he wanted to be paid more than Iron Man. That's the reason why.
Yeah, like C-list character.
And I'm sorry, but as a black man, I can't help but say, but like that is like that's what we do, man. Like I don't know why, but I know they like why we're like that, but we're like that. Like it's bad.
But when you're in that kind of position, and when you look up the kind of character you are, you got to make it make some kind of sense.
We can be a little obnoxious sometimes.
Something like Blade or something like that, but somebody
like black superheroes don't even have their own trilogy. Like except for Blade, the last time was Blade.
We tend to be a little selfish sometimes.
Yeah, they make you guys like side characters.
Yeah, we're always side characters or gay characters.
Falcon is a side character. War Machine, Nick Fury.
Well,
Nick Fury really would have been cool had he had been the one that killed Gravik.
Well, Black Panther only had one movie until in the second one they killed him off.
They should say that he's a Skrull and then bring in another actor to play T'Challa. That's how you bring him back.
That's dumb that his bastard son's gonna be the new Black Panther.
I hope that never comes to pass because that's so stupid.
That is very dumb.
That is so stupid. And then you got feminist people trying to say like, oh, well, Black Panther, he's coming back. His son is going to be him. That's not the same character, though. That's not the same character.
Exactly. I hate that.
He's the son of King T'Challa.
But wouldn't Shuri be like? Wouldn't Shuri be older? If the son grew up, wouldn't Shuri be older?
Yeah, she'd be like Ramonda's age by that point, or her a little bit younger.
What were you saying, BTG?
I said, you guys think Black Panther is a character and not a mantle?
He's a character.
Yeah, he is a character.
He's a mantle.
He's a well-known character.
BTG, I'm gonna stop you right here. Shuri is trash. We do not want
Shuri. I remember Shuri being in the 25 cent bin.
Bro, the 25 cent bin does not exist, Omar. So
she's always been a side character. She wasn't like, oh, she needs to be a main character. I never really saw that.
Okay. The question was it a mantle or is it a character?
It's a character. That Stan Lee made in the 60s.
I guarantee you, if Stan Lee was alive, if we talk to Stan Lee, he will say that T'Challa was better.
Okay,
I
so
guarantee
look,
you, Stanley
it's a
would probably say
character.
something like Excelsior, Black Panther. That's my guy
Well,
right
look,
there.
Yeah,
Shuri,
but I guarantee
not so
if we
much.
ask him if he was still alive and then and we've talked to him, he's gonna say T'Challa was the better one.
Yeah.
Look, okay, so this is how it is for me. Okay, the power of the Black Panther is a mantle. Yes, it's passed down from.
That's the question.
From yeah, but T'Challa is pretty much like widely known as Black Panther. It's always pretty much been him. Like in very rare cases, it's someone else.
It's kind of like how when you think of Robin, you think of Dick Grayson. It's just like Black Panther.
Yeah, it's like Peter Parker and Spider-Man.
I think of Robin. I think of Damian Wayne.
Well, okay, so
He's
even
trash.
that, but
Damian
even there's
Wayne
more
is a
Robins
trash
than
Robin.
like. Even Robin has more variations than Black Panther. Like it's pretty much just a talk.
Even Batman has one with Terry Guinness.
Yeah, but like think about like there's also T'Chaka, and then there's like his father as well too.
Yeah.
There's also other unnamed ancestors that was also in T'Challa's family that
Exactly.
we
Right.
probably
Right.
seen in other
Yeah.
comics too.
Right.
So it is a generation thing, but T'Challa is the main Black Panther.
Right.
That was
Right.
first
He is the Black
here
Panther though.
that everybody knows.
All right.
But technically, it is a mantle. Yes, technically, it's a mantle.
Shuri only became Black Panther in a comic where T'Challa had to go off somewhere.
That was a miniseries.
That was only for like a few issues, and then T'Challa
That
came
was a
right back to
miniseries.
Wakanda and became Black Panther.
Even when Shuri became Black Panther, like T'Challa wasn't even dead. He went somewhere else.
Yeah, he went to go do something else, and he came right back to Wakanda like 10 issues later.
I guess he went to war or something.
Yeah.
He went to war without being a Black Panther? I thought he was sick.
He was never sick. That was just some stupid subplot they did to kill him off.
Yeah, that was garbage in the movie. Yeah,
that was.
Oh no! Wait, I thought we were talking about the comic book.
Yeah, that is the comic. He went to war.
In the comic book, he left Wakanda for something. I think for a war. He was never sick in the comics. That's not why.
And he was. I know he was never dead in the comics.
I'm not sure where he went, but I know he wasn't sick though. Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't sick. He had to leave. And obviously, when he left, somebody has to be in charge of Wakanda. Since she's royal family, he let her be in charge of Wakanda as the Black Panther for a few issues, which wasn't that good. And then he came back. They didn't kill him off.
All right, let's keep going, I guess.
Basically, if one of those blockbusters comes out and it's known to be pretty good and fun, we'll check it out. But we also would always prefer a non-franchise heavy movie that's great. And Phase 4 of Marvel is the exact moment where average consumers like us wanted off of the ride.
Oh, God.
A decade of storytelling, and it was a massive.
He was so bad in that.
Before Phase 3 ended, we got Spider-Man.
He was too overweight.
Spider-Man, so yeah, okay, I'll go see that.
He was.
Just because
I think that was the point of the character.
Doesn't mean
I bet his head would explode.
Poster from movie.
His head would explode if I put a pin or a needle.
This is a multi-billion-dollar business with movies, TV shows, toys, clothing, video games, theme parks, and more.
Marvel isn't going to stop making money because of our video. That's not how businesses work.
Hey,
I mean, he's
did
right.
you see the new Burback video?
No, what?
They said that they don't want to watch Marvel movies anymore.
What? Get Kevin. Get Kevin.
Call Kevin. There is simply too much money involved to care about these projects as films. Comic book fans got mad at Martin Scorsese for calling movies theme park rides, and I am begging you, if you are mad at him, to watch.
I agree with him now.
Movies.
Yeah, I agree with him. He's right.
I think that's such an old man take.
He's right.
Wait. Oh,
that's like a Kendrick. That's like a Kendrick Perkins take. Like, you're getting old. Your movies are past time. I think that's jealousy, man. I think
Martin
it's like Kendrick Perkins. Wait. I think it's like Kendrick Perkins seeing Joel Embiid and saying Joel Embiid couldn't do what I did or something like that back in my day.
Well, okay, listen, I agree with you completely, but only if it's like a random person on the street, like a random old guy on the street. But this is Martin Scorsese, someone who makes some of the best films ever created. So he knows what he's talking about. Okay. You know, like this ain't just some random old moviegoer who, you know, wants to relive his old glory days. You know, like no, this is the film creator. Like,
yeah,
you should convince him to watch it.
movie.
I think. Oh yeah, what is that movie called, Hansonator? I want to watch it. The
Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yeah, I don't
that
know.
movie's got a 97% of Rotten Tomatoes.
When did that came out?
It hasn't come out, but it's already got a few reviews, and it comes out in November, I think.
Oh.
I'm not trying to say
October, actually.
I'm not trying to say anything disrespectful about him. I just felt like he thought that these movies would be more powerful than his movies, so he said something like that.
Oh, you think he got his feelings hurt?
You said he was in his feelings.
Not that he got his feelings hurt. I think that he thinks that these movies could be more powerful, so he needs to say something in order to defend his movies. It's what he's trying to do is trying to make Marvel seem like it's not cool, which is incorrect. And
it's not cool anymore.
I don't think he's trying to do that, though. I don't think he's trying to do that. I think he's just simply giving his opinion on the Marvel movies, and you know,
you're saying he's in his feelings, BTG.
No.
That's so funny.
Someone said he's in his feelings.
That was hilarious. I mean, he could be. Who knows? Behind closed doors, he's crying about these movies and all the money that it's making. I mean, honestly, because his films didn't make much money that Marvel does. There's no way.
Can you imagine him joining this stream and he hears what BTG said?
Well, I didn't mean any disrespect to that, Mr. Scorsese.
Yo,
BTG, if he was in this stream, what Disney movies would you recommend him watch?
I wouldn't recommend him to watch anything.
But what Disney movies do you really like? Would you recommend him watch for him to change his mind?
Yeah, this is the new Martin Scorsese movie.
Yeah, that one seems cool.
Yeah, this it comes out in October.
Yeah, definitely watching that.
Yeah,
it might get delayed. Why would you release a movie with Leonardo DiCaprio without a? Well, that guy probably could carry promo for that movie, so that is true.
Have you heard that Have you heard that Craven got delayed?
Yeah, we talked about it earlier.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
They should get rid of the Rhino in that movie. He looks bad.
They should get rid of the actor that plays Craven. I feel like he's too small.
Him too.
They should have had the dad be Craven. He sounds more like Craven.
Yeah. Russell Crowe may be older, but he looks more like Craven than
he sounds like him.
Dude does.
That's so true. He does.
The Rhino dude, though, you see why they call me the Rhino. God.
That's why I said this guy acting should have been Craven, because he has the Russian voice and everything. Like, you know, dude looks and sounds like Craven.
I think the guy from Arrow could have played a good Craven.
Oh, Stephen Amell.
Either him, or I was gonna actually say the guy who played Deathstroke, but you know what? Nah, because he's a little too short.
Yeah, he's too old.
Oh, Ron Perlman.
Is that his name?
Nah, Ron Perlman too old.
Yeah.
But Stephen Amell is my other choice. I hope they just have him come back as Green Arrow. They should.
That'd be cool. Is he in his 40s?
He was amazing as Green Arrow.
I think he's still young enough to play Green Arrow for probably another 10 or 15 years going into Crisis.
I'd say like 10 years. Yeah.
They could introduce him as Batman. I mean Green Arrow, and
he could just be like a different. He doesn't have to be the same version from Arrow. He could just be a new Green Arrow because obviously he died in Arrow.
Yeah, it's like a side jab at his version of Green Arrow.
Yeah,
because a lot of fans do say that he's like Batman.
But I want him to still be dark though. He doesn't have to be like Batman, but he can still be dark.
I think he works better as that version of Green Arrow.
Me too.
To be honest,
that's the reason why I like the show.
I don't think Mr. Gunn is going for a dark route.
I heard they made Speedy to a girl.
Yeah, if James Gunn isn't going for a dark route, then that's going to be trash because DC is not known for being lighthearted.
And remember, if the Superman movie gets mixed reviews, people are going to want his job.
Hell, I'm going to want his job.
The whole Snyder thing was a dark take on that world. So there's no way Gunn's going to do that.
But you know what? Looking at the MCU now, I kind of like the Snyder darkness to it. I'm not saying I like the story, but I like the
always
grittiness.
love the Snyder darkness.
I like the darkness and grittiness.
I like the Snyder visuals.
Yeah, the visuals really look good too.
I'll say one good thing about Zack Snyder. He does great visuals.
Like when you see Wonder Woman smashing through a building with the sword and shield in slow motion.
Superman fighting Zod.
Superman fighting Zod. Batman. You see him like grappling, and it's like during the thunder, kind of like the Dark Knight.
And Watchmen fighting, like in the Watchmen movie, how they're fighting.
Oh yeah, those fights were amazing.
Those fights were amazing.
Yeah, Watchmen is one of my favorite movies ever.
So this guy's talking about the multiverse, and he hasn't said anything about it in like the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think he's gonna get into it. What just do?
amusement park films. There's no. It's very difficult for.
Have you all seen Wolf of Wall Street?
Wait, let him talk. Let him talk.
It doesn't mean it's not entertaining, right? But these projects, where can they be shown? Where can they be shown if the theaters are taken over by the well-made, beautifully made animated pictures, in a sense?
Listen, we like Marvel. There are absolutely good projects they've made that you can emotionally connect with, but Jesus Christ, up your movie catalog because there are better films out there waiting for you.
After making so
That's
many
true.
nice hits, artistic
movies
has to become an afterthought for a business this
all right, bro.
big that has made over 32
Wait,
blockbusters.
hold on. Paul just said, he said, y'all are kidding me. He's a terrible director. The only good movie he did, not superhero stuff, is his Watchmen. Man, you know
I
I
like
love
his
Snyder,
DC
bro.
stuff more than his Watchmen. I'm
Yep.
sorry.
I like
the Snyder Cut, and I like
It's
Man of
decent.
Steel.
I like Man of Steel. I like the first Wonder Woman movie.
I like the zombie movie.
We should do a Man of Steel watch
And
party.
I like Dawn of the Dead remake.
Because I don't think Paul's seen Man of Steel in a long time. We should do.
Yeah, we should do a watch party, but not post it on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we could probably just do like a
And we
group
should do
call or
we should do
something.
we should do a watch party of the first Wonder Woman.
I'm down for that too.
Yeah, I'm down for that one. I like that movie, the first Wonder Woman.
I think we should all rewatch The Flash. Because I think
actually no.
No, I will never. I will never see that Flash movie again.
You know the movie. Like I was watching a video and the amount of detail they put into that movie is crazy. No, The Flash.
I will never see that Flash movie again.
BTG, when does it come to Max? Because I actually do want to rewatch it for Michael Keaton.
Yeah, I might rewatch it again. I might rewatch
soon, right?
the movie that I might rewatch again is Across the Spider-Verse.
Oh yeah, that movie's definitely rewatchable.
Because I just brought Max again.
Yeah,
so.
because one thing I was disappointed is they didn't show Miles Morales till like 30 minutes of the movie.
Yeah,
They should have had a flashback. I looked through my phone like, where's Miles Morales? I came here to see the kid.
I don't. That really wasn't a problem because it explained the story pretty well, and it gave Gwen Stacy a pretty cool origin.
I don't get why she's getting promoted that much.
Yeah, she didn't need to be in this movie. She should have been in it for
You
like
cannot tell me. You
She's an
cannot tell
important
me.
part of the story. I don't get what you.
I mean, you may be
thought it was
right, but
I thought it was fun.
but have Miles Morales in there more.
Well, Miles was in there more though.
No, but they're like the beginning.
Like Miles had way more screen time than Gwen.
Oh wow.
And you guys are acting like it
It
was
didn't
just
feel
Gwen.
like it.
It wasn't. It wasn't just Gwen. It was Spider-Man 2099, Spider-Woman.
Oh, that
Yeah,
pregnant.
but you know what?
One. Then another nitpick I have was the pregnant Spider-Woman.
That's like
Yeah,
so
she didn't
petty.
need to be there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, she
one
was-
nitpick.
Yeah, she was the worst part of the movie. Was her.
Even
I
the,
think they'll explain it better in Across the Spider-Verse too. I don't think they'll just.
but in my
randomly put a
opinion, I
pregnant lady
think
in there.
If it comes out.
as much as I like Across the Spider-Verse, it's miles better than the Flash movie. Miles better.
I don't know.
Miles, I like the
no
pun.
pun intended. Miles better. No
Miles
pun intended.
better. That's a good
Miles
one.
better.
Doing?
Where's the punchline?
All right, let's finish this video. We're halfway now.
Miles better.
But after all of this is when Marvel started messing around with a new hot idea in Hollywood.
Multiverses.
Here we go.
Just let me see.
Now,
The
multiverse
messiness.
crossover episodes are a
Hey,
new concept.
That movie was amazing.
Had crossovers from different worlds happen in media for a
This
long
was
time.
amazing too.
Hearts was a cross between
Kingdom
the world of
Hearts.
Final Fantasy and the world of Disney.
I don't care for Kingdom Hearts.
With all the Nintendo characters, Marvel vs. Capcom. That's so.
Oh, I missed that game. Marvel vs. Capcom.
Power Hour to name a few from our childhood. The
I
Jimmy
remember
Jimmy
that.
Timmy Power
That was
Hour.
a good
Revolutionary
crossover.
idea.
Fairly Odd Parents.
Jimmy Timmy Power Hour is the greatest multiverse
I
crossover
remember that.
ever.
I remember that.
I like how Jimmy still had a big
Yeah.
head. Both
Hey,
Paul
hey,
finally made it.
I joined here because y'all take on the Spider-Man Miles Morales movie was utterly ridiculous. Gwen Stacy had way too much time. I never, ever saw a movie where the main character was not in the movie for the first 20 minutes of the film. It was her building up of, just her story of her becoming Spider-Gwen, her letting her dad know everything, and then later on at the end of the movie, Miles Morales was the dangle in distress. She has to build up a team to save Miles Morales in his own movie. Like, this was utterly feminist political garbage.
That's what I was agreeing with. I was agreeing
Wait, hold on. Well, as far as the first, like, what was it, like 20 minutes? I guess that she had her little
Yeah,
intro.
I know. Name me a movie where the main character was not in it the first 20 minutes of the movie. I don't think. Yeah, you have to think of it. It is feminist garbage. The only reason they did this Spider-Verse movie was to promote other white characters instead of Miles Morales. It's an excuse to use female characters and other characters in this Spider-Verse. Because to be honest, Miles Morales should have had his own 3 films build up. We should have saw this movie like later on down his universe. We should not have seen these movies the first time he put on the suit. Like, it's just dumb.
I don't think you're understanding the story that's being told with young Miles Morales. He's an unexperienced
what story?
Spider-Man. He's an unexperienced Spider-Man, and Spider-Gwen is more trained than him. Him being caught is his mistake. It's his mistake.
The feminist agenda has taken over.
BTG, you need to pack your bags, take a flight to Hollywood, and see if they can hire your ass, because you should be the face of the woke Hollywood feminist agenda. You should be the face of that.
Listen.
Yeah. What's up?
Go ahead, bro.
What's up, man? Okay. Come on, go. You choking on some neck bones?
Ooh.
You choking on some chicken wing and neck bones? Like, let's go, boy.
You try to form his thoughts.
Cause he about to take an L on this. He about to make some weird feminist agenda excuse.
Nah, but I'm against the Hollywood.
Wait, could y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, now we can.
Oh. Jimmy Neutron. What do you guys think about Jimmy Neutron?
What?
What do you guys
Why
think
don't
about
you go ahead and answer the question, my boy?
Why don't you answer the question, boy?
What do you guys think about Jimmy Neutron? Are you Jimmy Neutron or Timmy Turner?
Nah, we don't care about Jimmy Neutron right now. We care about
we talking about this Spider-Verse, bro.
I think
we're not talking about Jimmy Neutron.
Really cool.
Yo, Mal, go ahead and take that screen down. We got to go ahead and talk about this Miles Morales.
Well, what's the debate though? Like, what's the?
We're not
because we asked you a question and you went. We're not talking about.
Wait.
What's
Why
the
am I?
What's the disagreement?
He said that there's a story to be told. What's the story to be told when there's a feminist agenda? That's been in literally every other story.
I think you seeing that, you're not going to be able to understand the story. You're just going to be
me
seeing about
that
it either way. Yeah,
I know
if
the
you
story.
See an agenda. No. You're just going to see a female character. You don't understand that the male character is more unexperienced than the female character.
You do realize that I am a Gwen Stacy Spider-Man fan before this movie came out. I just don't
good.
Like her portraying this movie.
Good for you. Good for you. Cool.
Not good for me. Like, this is some real life stuff.
The story that is being told,
over.
And then Nerd is saying that what's it called? Is he gonna come back in here?
I think he lagged out. He was froze.
Yeah.
I think he was.
But I'm just telling y'all that I like the movie.
Yeah, the movie is perfect.
Yeah, the movie's good. I don't hate it. But I had 2 nitpicks. I only said I had 2 nitpicks.
As far as Gwen Stacy's intro goes in the beginning of the movie, I was okay with it. I liked it. And honestly, so this is my take on it's my take. If it was written badly and it was trash, then yeah, I would not like it. But if it was
the ending was poetry. The ending was poetry.
Like Gwen isn't a bad character, so I was okay with her having her own little like backstory. I was cool with it.
Yeah, that was cool.
And if y'all played the Lego Marvel game, she's actually a cool character in those games too.
Is it Gwenpool or Gwen Stacy?
Gwen Stacy. She's in the same universe with Spider-Man when Doc Ock is trying to take over with Green Goblin. Because it's like different sections of different worlds of Marvel coming together that King the Conqueror put together. The second one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if he comes back in, we'll go over it again, but for now, let's keep watching this video.
Ugliest art styles I've ever seen on TV. The multiverse as an idea
What?
goes all the way back to the 1960s with the Flash of Two Worlds. In this comic, the Flash goes so fucking fast that he vibrates into a different
I'll
universe.
be right back.
This is generally accepted as the first use in the multiverse, even though the actual term wasn't used until later. Since then, both Marvel and DC Comics regularly use multiverses throughout their stories and in big crossover events.
But in comics, it's not that crazy of a concept because they already do so many crossovers with other comics, different heroes, and even companies sometimes. But the Avengers 2012 set off a domino effect in movies, and especially Marvel, where these giant blockbusters would be treated as episodes to a larger story rather than focusing on telling a contained story on its own.
Doesn't that make the individual movies worse?
Yes, but they make a lot of money.
But not all multiverse projects are soulless company decisions. Just a few years ago, we got Spider-Man.
I'm gonna go grab some water. I'll be right back.
Hey, this conversation ain't over, man. Fuck that. I hate that shit. Like, when we have real conversations, if he's losing, he'll switch the subject. I don't like that shit. Shit.
Give me back.
Yeah, you want to promote the feminist agenda, you better stand in 2 feet.
Well, I was saying, like, as far as Gwen's intro goes in the movie, I was fine with it because I actually like Gwen, so I didn't mind it. Would I have rather Miles be the complete focus? Yes, but I mean, I didn't really hate Gwen having her whole intro though.
To me, what is this movie about? Is this movie about Miles Morales or Gwen Stacy? That's what I was confused about.
Yeah.
Like, I'm thinking this was a Miles Morales story. Like, usually the superhero is the one saving people. Why is he the dangle in distress? Like, to me, that stuff like that is trash, man. Hopefully,
lead into a new movie.
Hopefully, the second half of the movie. I mean, the second part of this movie is good because they are doing a part 2, and I did like the last 10 or 15 minutes of the movie. So maybe they might have redemption, but they really should have just had a Miles Morales independent film by himself, building up his character. And we see 2 movies of that, and then Spider-Verse should have been part 3 and then part 4. That's how that.
Miles. Yeah, I would have preferred Miles be by himself and be the main focus. But I didn't really hate Gwen's. I
mean, that's because you're a Gwen fan. If people's not a Gwen fan, they're going to be upset that they see this. Right. If they see this character for the first 20 minutes.
What did I miss?
You said what?
Nothing. You didn't miss nothing.
Yeah, you missed it all, boy.
No, it's like a little like side topic about or side discussion about Gwen Stacy and Spider-Verse.
I mean,
yeah, her character was way too important.
I
see. I don't think she was that important.
I liked her role in the film, to be honest with you.
Oh, I hated it. She had too much, just too much development in that movie. I rather have saw just Miles Morales do it.
Would you say that was because she didn't have as much importance in the first one? Because in the first one,
it doesn't matter. It's not. It don't matter. It's not her trilogy.
Doesn't she or her Spider-Man die in different versions of her film?
You said what?
Doesn't like
I'm back. What did I miss?
Doesn't her or the Peter Parker die in different versions of Gwen?
Yeah.
Story?
Yeah.
So wouldn't that be important for the Spider-Verse?
If she's that heavy of a character, then yeah.
My thing is, she should have her own movie. If y'all trying to give her a big dick, let her have.
And I knew there was going to be a part 2 before I watched that film.
She should have had her own movie. We should have seen some 20-minute clip about her life story. Like
facts.
Yeah, that's darn near a TV show. Think about it. A TV show is really 20 minutes with commercial. We saw a half an hour special basically on Gwen Stacy. I was looking at my clock. I'm like, damn, man, are we going to see Miles Morales?
Did she have anything prior to that to kind of, because they really wanted to focus in on her wasn't it her and Miles's decisions that kind of changed the Spider-Verse?
Yeah.
Mainly Miles.
Yeah, mainly Miles.
Yeah, mainly
but,
Miles.
Mainly Miles' morale changed.
But
she had a small part.
But didn't Spider-Man 2099 and Spider Girl warn her to make her responsibility was to stop him from doing what he was doing?
Yeah.
Speaking of 2099, Spider-Man, he barely had his mask on in the movie.
And Miles.
Yeah. My thing is, if Gwen Stacy is so important, are y'all scared for her to have her own movie? Do y'all think it's going to? Yeah, I'm saying, are they scared that the movie won't sell well? So let's just have her have the biggest dick in the Miles Morales movie. I don't understand.
Are you saying that you'd rather just release a character that nobody knows about than rather tell a story about that character so more people can see it?
And I almost thought I saw a romantic version.
Yes.
That doesn't make any sense business-wise. That makes zero sense business-wise. That makes zero sense.
How does that not make sense? They're making all type of movies and TV shows now with characters we don't even care about or even notice. But they're still doing it. They're still doing echoes. They're still doing echo stuff and all type of shit. So how does that not make sense?
Echo was introduced into what was that show called? And
but it's still a character that's not that popular, and most people don't care about that character. But they're still making a show on it.
Did they or did they not want? Aren't Spider-Gwen and Miles kind of friends, or dang near like have a romantic thing going on?
Yeah.
In the movie, they kind of hint that they like each other.
Yeah. In the comments.
So to have a love story in there, and I mean that's not even an agenda. That's almost like following Shakespeare.
I guess it kind of is an agenda because it's still the black guy getting with a white girl.
Yep, facts. I've been reading comic books and superhero movies for years. Most black dudes date white girls. That is an agenda in the comic book thing. I never really see a black dude date a black woman in a comic book. Really.
What about
look at Luke Cage? He's with Jessica Jones in the comics.
Yeah.
What
That's
about
trash to me.
And Blue Marvel? What about Monica Rambeau and Blue Marvel?
To me, how can you be like a hood, like a really?
What about Storm and Black Panther?
White girl?
Isn't Rhodey dating Captain Marvel too?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rhodey and Captain Marvel, which I think they should do in MCU.
Storm and Black Panther.
No, she's gay in MCU. Watch.
They even got comics where Storm is dating Wolverine and other white dudes. I'm like, come on,
Wolverine mess with everybody on the set.
She should always be with Black Panther.
And then in comic books and shows, they're like, there's one where John Stewart Green Lantern was dating Hawk Girl.
Yeah, they always got him with Hawk Girl. He originally was with Vixen, but he broke up with her to get with a white alien.
Dang.
Because she got wings.
Little snow aliens, huh?
He likes himself some snow aliens.
But I mean, beyond that, in the comics, didn't Gwen and Miles kind of have a relationship with each other or a friendship?
Yeah.
And there's rumors that Gwen Stacy's a transsexual.
It wasn't changed for the film with them having a relationship with each other or a friendship.
Well, okay, so they clearly wanted Gwen to be somewhat important. So and honestly, it's like if it's written well, I'm down for it. Okay.
And they're saying that they want, and they said they want Gwen to be transgender.
But if it's that's like that's not true.
I mean,
that's like fan speculation. That's dumb fan speculation. But
whoa. People are allowed to have their opinions about stuff.
You can have your opinion, but I can have a dumb opinion.
Yeah, right.
Wait, you guys don't think she's trans?
No, you don't either.
No, I do. Well, actually, after rewatching, I think it's either her or Ben Parker or Peter Parker that was trans.
Bro, no.
If you don't have trans subscribers yet, I don't know if you're going to get them in this podcast.
I think
do you guys know like that 20-second clip of them eating at the table? If you flow it, Peter Parker and Gwen, it'll show like it'll show some stuff that'll maybe change your mind. But if not,
like what?
Peter Parker and Gwen Stacy.
No, I'm saying like, what does it show that indicates?
Oh, it was nice talking to you, Omar. It was nice talking to you.
All right. Well, thanks for hopping in, bro.
Okay, I guess I see Namikaze. He muted himself.
Yeah, he said he'll be back. I think Paul lagged out.
I got you.
I think he went to stop somewhere.
Well, I guess you can finish this video. I guess.
Yeah, how long is that video?
It's like a few minutes. Well, not a few minutes left, but what there he is.
This.
What did I miss?
Nothing. I don't think.
I probably missed some crazy takes from some of y'all.
Well, people were saying something about Gwen being trans, but I was saying that's just dumb fan speculation.
Yeah, I mean, I won't be surprised if it happens. It's today's Hollywood. She do got a dyke haircut in the movie.
If they make that girl transgender and have Miles be with her, I swear to God, I will riot.
Yeah,
my entire channel will be a Spider-Verse hate channel. I swear. I swear to God.
I'm not going for it at all.
I even said in one of my videos that pretend that Miles Morales gets more popular than the regular Spider-Man. They will make him gay. They will tank him to let the black dude know, hey, this is your place in Hollywood. If he ever becomes super popular over Peter Parker Spider-Man, they will mess his character up on purpose.
They're definitely trying to make him more popular or the same level as popular as Peter.
To a younger generation in Fortnite players, Miles Morales is that guy.
Yep.
Bro, if you're like 12 years old, you like Miles more than Peter, probably.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna tell you that right now. My kids do.
Yeah, dude, Miles is everywhere, like all over the internet. Like no one talks about Peter anymore, honestly. Like the only time when Peter is a big deal is when he has a movie coming out, and because it's Tom Holland. That's it.
Eventually, they'll tank him and make him gay or something. This is Hollywood, man.
Watch it be some grand like some new grand story about like Peter Parker dying again and like Miles being Spider-Man again.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised because
in the main universe
they did exactly that. I don't know about the trans or gay thing.
The recent writers for the new Spider-Man series have been horrible, so I wouldn't be surprised if they make Miles Morales a new focus. And with Cody Ziegler's performance with the Miles Morales comic,
are you actually giving criticism in Hollywood? Then
no. People have been saying I don't own a Spider-Man comic, but people have been saying that is not a good run after they killed Miss Marvel. But I think they're only saying that because they killed Miss Marvel. I don't think they're actually critiquing a comic book.
Spider-Man comics been awful for years. I stopped buying it around 2014. That used to be a comic book I used to buy every fucking month. It's just been really bad.
That's just so
I stopped buying it.
I'm going to be
How
honest
do you
with
watch
you.
a Spider-Man story? Like he's the coolest Marvel superhero.
I'm going to be all the way honest with y'all. Anybody who has anything bad to say about Miss Marvel dying, y'all weren't buying her freaking comics at all. She didn't have a fan base. They did their job. Disney Marvel did their best to promote the hell out of Miss Marvel, and nobody gravitated towards her. They killed it, and because she's a female and got killed, people want to give attention to it.
That's such a weird thing to say. That's such a weird
thing. He's right.
That character is trash, man. That character is awful.
Do you think Miss Marvel really is a popular character that's so like is the same level as like Spider-Man or like Captain America?
We can look at the sales list on Miss Marvel because I promise you, there's been a hell of copies made, and they tried to get her involved in everybody's story since they introduced her, and nobody cares about her.
We could do
a quick
Google search right now. We could do a quick Google search.
Bro, look, I'm not even saying she's a trash character, but it's just if you go to a comic shop, right? There's way better options to read than Miss Marvel.
She is a trash ass character. What's so special about her?
She's a fan just like her.
Her powers are amazing.
She's a fan just like us.
All
the story about her family is important.
The only good thing about her is she's super powerful, but if you go beyond that, there's no good story around her.
She's got strength, she's got defense, she can change her size.
That's about it.
Her powers are cool, but her story is boring. She's not interesting at all. like at all.
They haven't really gave her any dark moments like that. And when it comes to comics, kids aren't getting comics. Adults are getting comics.
I think that's the point of Miss Marvel, is to get people.
So to
her dying,
develop that. I mean, it is what I mean. That's kind of what it is. Like, I mean, I rather read Moon Girl than read Miss Marvel.
But Miss Marvel dying has to do with the MCU. It doesn't have to do with her comics not selling well or anything.
Okay.
They want her to have the same powers as. That's what I was saying.
Well, that's true too. Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I could. I mean,
to say that she's not selling.
The facts are the facts. I just think. I mean, my opinion, which may not mean anything at all, is if she was more successful, she may not have had to be switched over into X-Men. They're trying to. I feel like their move to bring her in with X-Men is to gradually still try and pump her up because they've invested in her.
I agree.
This is like because I know the writer that is writing Poison Ivy.
This movie was probably the first one to introduce the full idea of the multiverse to the mainstream. And to make matters worse, it was absolutely fantastic. I mean, this movie not only revolutionized what kind of style a 3D animated movie could be, it was also a fantastically heartfelt, character-focused story that juggled many insane ideas. It all came together so well that it's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Hour.
Okay. Hour.
Just say hour.
Hour. I'm saying it
Doesn't
now.
have to be all about you. Hey, new thought. Maybe it's not all about you. This is also true about Everything Everywhere All at Once. That and Spider-Verse both use the concept of endless universes to do a deep dive on who the main character is and who they want to become.
These are
I have to watch the
carefully
movie, though.
crafted
Like, I haven't
stories
seen it. I
that
have to
people
watch it.
love to talk about on Letterboxd, but they are also stories where the concept of a multiverse is used to tell a character-focused story. Spider-Verse is a movie that includes infinite universes of every possible Spider-Man, but it's about Miles. Everything Everywhere All at Once isn't a story about everything, it's about a single family. Multiverses in their nature are an extremely messy concept for storytelling. This is why, if you're using it for anything but a character-focused story, let's say maybe for a concept of the next phase of your television and movie franchise, it's going to get messy as hell.
Marvel spent over 10 years slowly building a relationship with the viewer through character-focused stories. Toward the end, we started to lose that a bit, but the stories were molding into a larger narrative, so sure, we can understand that. But the finale, Endgame, included time travel and multiversal concepts that kind of destroyed the stakes of the MCU.
And that's fine if it had ended there, but to pick up the pieces after and give us Loki, Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, No Way Home, and WandaVision, all stories that either briefly touch on the multiverse or are completely about the multiverse, but talk about the multiverse in completely different ways, leaves the viewer confused and disconnected. Now, we think that Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness was supposed to clean up these concepts for the average viewer and refocus the franchise in a way that a non-comic book TikTok fan could understand. But holy shit, man.
The villain of the movie is Scarlet Witch, who had just concluded her own side story on Disney+, but the writers of Multiverse of Madness didn't even get to see the show that led into their movie because the Marvel content machine hadn't spit out WandaVision yet. It was still in development.
It's a similar arc
I'm back.
in Multiverse of Madness that it is in WandaVision. There could be parallel stories being told there of dealing with grief and loss. Well, I proposed that to the writers who wrote Multiverse. I said, do you know what we're doing in WandaVision? Have you seen it? And no, they had not seen it because it wasn't finished yet.
So Marvel is now...
They
Did
should have
you
at
what she
least,
just said? Did you hear what she
Yeah.
just said?
They should have at least sent them a script or something.
Disney is a joke, man. Oh my god, they are a bunch of clowns. That's horrible. That's horrible.
That communication is crazy.
That means you're putting out way too much content.
Oh yeah,
Way too much.
that's exactly what it is. To be quite honest, I mean, Disney does have the rights to it, but no studio has developed a story this long. They normally trash after a certain amount of sequels.
Yeah.
Star Wars is free. And then the content gets condensed after that. I mean, the only thing that you got an example of that is Star Wars, and who owns it? Disney.
Yeah.
Now the decision on getting the right writers, that's yeah. I mean, you got to do the right. You got to handle your responsibilities.
And they got to start letting them actually write the movies too, because they always have to follow the same formula.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So I mean, that's my criticism, and I wouldn't trust Marvel with any one of these studios that are available now. Maybe some better writers, but I can't name a studio that I would take.
Me either.
What do you mean?
Like the available studios if Disney didn't have Marvel, there's not another studio that could do better than them.
You're right. Yeah.
Could Amazon at least like do a little bit? You guys don't think Amazon could do anything?
I think Amazon could do a pretty decent job, but I don't know.
Second place at least or no?
I don't know. I mean, possibly, yeah.
But I mean, they would have to be a priority, and Marvel will be taking a huge chunk of their budget. They do have trillions of dollars to play with, though.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
But I don't know. Amazon might have surpassed Disney by now.
I think they can afford it. If it was in their hands, I think they could afford it.
Well, a lot of
they definitely wouldn't do as much that. They definitely wouldn't do as much that Disney is doing, though.
A lot of these studios can afford it, but they still won't take a chance. Like Disney's the only studio that will take a chance and give us WandaVision. A lot of these other studios is going to just stick to the people they know that's going to give them their money back, because their only concern is to get back in the green.
I'm so curious what this video is going to talk about Star Wars.
How do you guys feel about multiverses? Period.
I think it's lazy.
It's overplayed.
It's lazy.
It's
a very lazy way to tell stories.
Because
I don't know. I don't know too much about it, but from like everything, everywhere, all at once, across the Spider-Verse and the Flash, it's interesting.
Yeah, it works sometimes in like rare cases, but I mean, as we see in most cases in MCU, it doesn't work.
Yeah, when they throw in multiverse, I don't look for it to be that like a literal. The excitement I get out of the multiverse is those different dimensions of getting a chance to see the versions of the characters that I like.
Yeah.
That's
like,
what I'm excited for.
These guys in the video kind of said it pretty well here. Like, what made Spider-Verse so good was that the film was good like outside of the multiverse. Like that was just part of it. That was just part of it. But what made it good was like, you know, the characters, the actual story being told. That just made it, you know, that was just more. You know, but films like, you know, like No Way Home, bro, Spider-Man No Way Home is literally just all multiverse. Like there's little to no story substance. It's just all fan service.
Yeah. I agree with you. I agree with you there. I wasn't crazy about it. Well, like the thing about it is I haven't seen there's only one completely terrible superhero movie I've seen. I've seen films I thought should have been done better, but I only give Guardians of the Galaxy a terrible review. And then I haven't seen Thor: Love and Thunder, but I can only imagine from what y'all had told me that that's on the list.
Wait, which Guardians of the Galaxy did you not like?
This new one. I didn't like it at all.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, the newest one was awful.
There we go.
Yeah. I didn't watch it, so.
The newest one was biased. It's getting good reviews for some reason. I didn't like it.
So, but I mean, like I said, like the excitement I got with all these is what's to come, and hopefully it develops into more characters that we haven't seen yet.
All right, well, let's finish this video, and then I'm gonna end the stream out there because this ran pretty long today. and then we can watch Superman if y'all are down for that still.
I would just I'll say before we start up Superman, just a little mini break.
Yeah,
I'm gonna need a couple of drinks for that.
Guys, this is the best episode. This is the best episode of Superman.
You said that
reminded me to go to the liquor store.
I'm telling y'all, this one is even. It just keeps getting better every episode.
It keeps getting stupider.
I disagree. I thought the last one was the worst one.
Yeah. The only thing good that they captured in the last episode is their romance.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
What's funny, I went back and rewatched the Superman the animated series. Crazy good.
That show's great.
Bro.
That show's great.
That's a real Superman show.
Yeah, that show's
it is.
That was
that's with no agenda, just straight Superman doing his thing.
That was to be honest, something that BTG you may have never. Well, I mean, you probably went back and saw films, but movies used to be rated G, PG, and PG-13. I feel like now we're giving PG-13 across the board with anything that's marketed towards children.
You're right.
What does that mean?
That's what I'm saying. What does that mean?
Well,
okay, like slapping, I'll say it like this.
Yeah.
Half Baked with Dave Chappelle was PG-13. It was a weed movie.
I thought it was rated R.
Nope.
It didn't feel PG-13.
With PG, you can walk that fine line and reach a huge demographic.
And my thing, these rated R movies feel like PG-13 movies now. It's not really that dark.
So because I mean, pretty much the grab is for the demographic. So like a lot of these shows will more than likely do better if they actually did that.
Actually did what?
There's still a massive amount of parents that won't take their kids to these films because they don't know, because they're concerned about the content that's in them.
Really?
Yeah, like look at this Barbie movie. There was a parent complaining about she took her daughter to see it, and she was like, "This is crazy how there were so many innuendos involved in this."
Yep.
They were projecting how men should be treated in this movie.
That was a perfect example. Like I can't believe that movie.
She was disappointed.
Because they wanted to be.
It is the biggest bait and switch I've ever seen in movie history. By far.
Are you concerned what's in the content of these movies, Jay? Like, what do you mean by that? Like, concerned by the content?
Well, to me personally, or like my view in general?
Both, I guess, if that makes sense.
All right, so like in general, I think that it's good for the film industry to market children's movies rated G like they used to. They will be able to get parents that feel comfortable knowing that ratings got the proper restrictions. So it allows the film to reach the child demographic.
Yeah.
Okay. So then you could that's when you could probably bring in kids, churches, grandmas, and everything. PG-13 is on that thin line of being rated R so much.
Yeah. Okay.
I got a question for you.
I've seen a recent Disney movie where there were like visible tattoos, drinking, and he said the D word, and it was PG-13. And I was like, do I want to take my nephew to go see this movie?
Which movie was this?
It was Haunted Mansion, the new one that came out.
The Eddie Murphy one or the recent one?
No, the recent one. It was actually pretty good.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got a question for Jay. So, are you telling me the ratings is the reason why these movies and shows suck? Because I'm confused.
That's I think that's a huge reason. But yeah, basically, I don't think that, because that goes into the category of trying to appease all demographics and trying to get the entire family to be there. And they want to be on the fine line of entertaining adults and children at the same time. Whereas if you just entertain children, you're automatically going to get the adults there.
Yeah.
I kind of
buying the tickets.
I kind of agree with you, but I feel like it doesn't matter of the rating. If they have a good storytelling, people will come to the movies. So I kind of
these days not so much. These days not so much. That it's based off of popularity and advertisement, because people will wait for a good movie to come out on a streaming service. Also,
that's true. Kids get distracted because of YouTube and stuff like that. It's true. It's not worth it.
All right. Well, let's watch this video then.
Yep.
in a place where their production is moving too fast to connect their projects in a cohesive way. And they're also juggling the most complicated and messy concepts with the multiverse on top of having more characters, TV shows, and movies than ever before. So as the average person, how could we possibly care?
If we're already sacrificing individual movies being complete pieces just so we can watch a giant interconnected narrative, then the story at least needs to be easy to understand and not a massive commitment to follow.
And after all of this, Thor Ragnarok was the project that Christian Bale chose to join the MCU in?
Sorry, Christian Bale, we saw this movie. Did not like
look at
it.
that.
Sorry.
Oh, good for you. And how was it?
It was bad.
No, shut the fuck up.
Now, the multiverse is getting a little crowded, but potentially one of the biggest franchises of all time managed to avoid this and stay in one timeline. One that takes place in a galaxy far, far away.
All right, here we go.
No, I meant Star Wars.
Is Star Wars multiverse or no?
For decades,
No.
Star Wars was a simple link.
No, but it's doing the same thing that Marvel's doing with the multiverse, but just in one universe. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Past, present, and future.
Public. Yes,
Yeah,
they had an
yep.
extended universe, but that's for nerds and we don't care.
Nice. What, you're going to make me read about Star Wars? It's a movie. From 1977 to 2008, there were a total of 6 Star Wars movies and 1 animated TV show. And as somebody who's not a Star Wars fanatic but enjoys it frequently, this is an extremely easy commitment to see them live in theaters and rewatch them every few years.
Today, there are 11 movies with 4 more on the way. There are also 10 Star Wars TV shows with 20 seasons.
Now, of course, this is partially due to time passing and fans wanting more content. To be honest, getting another trilogy of movies, getting 2 seasons of The Mandalorian, and allowing Dave Filoni to make The Clone Wars for big fans of the franchise was just fine. Because when the sequels came out, you only had to do a 6-movie marathon, but mostly the original 3 to catch up.
But let's say you hadn't watched any Star Wars, but you watched The Mandalorian because somebody recommended it, and also Baby Yoda is cute as hell. The Mandalorian had the ability to be an in-universe show that didn't require other materials at all to enjoy. And then they completely destroyed that. For example, if you were watching season 2, they dedicated an episode to introducing Ahsoka. Ahsoka was one of the main characters of the animated show The Clone Wars that took place between 2 of the prequel movies. She has a bunch of backstory that's covered throughout the show, and she even showed up in another animated show, Rebels. But The Mandalorian was the first time she was shown in live action.
Aren't you glad that Ahsoka's live action now, though?
I mean, I didn't really
Was
watch
that her only, like, was it just her in that episode or no?
Which one? The Mandalorian?
Yeah, in this episode right here.
Yeah.
Oh, this one? On the screen?
Yeah. No. The Mandalorian.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Hey, go back 3 or 4 seconds. I want to hear what their opinion was if they were excited for her to be live action. Go back like 3 seconds.
Another animated show, Rebels. But The Mandalorian was the first time she was shown in live action.
Aren't you glad that Ahsoka's live action now, though?
I mean, I didn't really watch The Clone Wars, so I don't really know who that is.
Okay, well, let's say you did. And let's say that you're happy to see Ahsoka finally in live action.
Then thank you.
For
bringing Ahsoka back.
Ahsoka. Ahsoka with an A.
See, nobody cares about that character.
Listen,
Character
OG.
trash.
Wait, so
everything
most OG Star Wars fans didn't watch the Clone Wars. So
yeah,
I'll admit that. So the ones who didn't watch the Clone Wars don't care about her. It's just facts. But the ones who actually stuck around for all the Star Wars products love Ahsoka, and I know she's an amazing character.
Ahsoka trash.
Bro,
there's nothing trash about her.
Go watch the Clone Wars, bro. I'm telling you, will love Ahsoka Tano.
No, I wouldn't. I don't care for dominant, powerful female characters having the biggest dicks.
Well,
you mean the biggest saber?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Really, bro?
I had to.
Anakin should have had a dude to be his Padawan learner. He's one of the greatest Jedis ever. He gets some weird female animal.
He's the biggest simp in Star Wars. Of course, he would have had a fucking female.
Yeah,
some of the coolest Star Wars Jedi are girls, though, and that's just facts.
Unfortunately,
I guess, you know what? If he did
what's
have
that
a
character
male
from
Padawan,
Jedi
they
Survivor?
probably would've made him gay with Anakin.
He became a freaking Sith because he's a simp for women.
You mean his woman?
He's not a. I don't see him as a simp. That was his wife.
Before he was
How
his
was he a
wife, he was
simp?
like Romeo, fell in love as soon as he saw her and worshipped her draws, like she was an orphan like him.
She wasn't that
Okay, how's
attractive
that a
either.
simp? How's that a simp falling in love with someone quick? To me, a simp is somebody getting used for, by a female.
He changed his whole religion. He was Christian, and when he met her, he started reading the Quran.
Yeah. He turned against everything that he knew. Well, kind of.
I mean, anybody would do that, though.
Whoa.
Anybody, almost anybody.
Are you a simp? Are you a
Can I
simp?
speak? Can I speak? Almost anybody would do anything to save somebody they love. Period. That's the story. He had visions that she was going to die, and he wanted to save her no matter what. I would do terrible things to save my daughter.
That's not his daughter.
I would do terrible things to save my wife, whoever. Anybody I love, I would do terrible things.
She was pregnant with twins too, though. So
yeah, I would do terrible things to save the people I love. I'm sorry.
So he was saving his family, not just her.
Anakin in particular, Anakin in particular, when it came to her, was going to do that before he got her pregnant and before he was his wife. He was dead fucking like puppy dog eyed on her ass.
Well, that's
shit. I mean, she looked older to me, so who wouldn't want an older kid?
He was little kid in the first episode, and then somehow he's like 15 years old in the next movie. Ain't she like 30?
No, Anakin was 19 in Attack of the Clones.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I think Padme was like
Attack on the Clones.
24 or 25, something like that.
But wasn't she already old in the first movie though? Wasn't she?
Yeah, she was.
No, in the first one she was like 14 in the first one.
It was as simple as.
But she looked way older than Anakin in that movie.
She looked like she was about 25 in the first movie.
The official ages is that Anakin was 9 and she was 14.
Yep. Shit, she looked older than 14, boy. She looked way older than 14. That looked like a grown ass woman almost, like a girl that's about to get out of high school.
Maybe she was older in real life, but
shit.
She looked like she about 25.
Good old Natalie Portman.
But who wouldn't want to date an older woman and fall in love?
Yeah.
Yeah, like if I'm a kid, I remember being 10, 12 years old. I thought I loved this girl that was like 14, 15. She was thick and beautiful. Like,
man, what was that? Was like Dana his first assignment with a female he simped for?
Well, hold on, Jay. You gotta think too, though. He was a slave on Tatooine. That was probably the first girl he ever interacted with.
That didn't look nasty looking.
That's probably the hottest girl he ever seen in his.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, dude was going nuts. So he would have been nuts for any dang body that looked a human being.
Probably had like hairy legs and
been around them damn Ewoks and sweaty ass women.
The first thing he said to her was, we first saw her, he was like, "Are you an angel?" That's the first words he ever uttered to Padme.
Corny ass dude.
I can see corny Kathleen Kennedy saying that Anakin would probably say, "Are you the force of female?" or something like that.
Oh my god, man!
And making that
female
that
to my
shit.
force.
I get to see Obi-Wan now. Anakin, walk away from the vagina. Yoda told him, I said something wrong with you, you simp ass thing.
You underestimate my power.
Nah, and basically he did say that though to him. And when he asked Yoda for advice on Padme, he was like, yo, just drop it. Just don't worry about it.
Too much hate. Too much simp in his soul.
He gave him the worst advice ever, by the way. That was such horrible advice. All right, let's keep going. We're almost done with this.
We're bringing Ahsoka back.
You're welcome.
Like we said before, we're pretty average consumers when it comes to this stuff, but we've also watched and played a ton of Star Wars content.
We've rewatched the movies, played the Lego games growing up, watched the Clone Wars, some of Rebels, played Battlefront 2 a ton, and up until recently kept up with The Mandalorian. And at this point, we are so tired with Star Wars. Holy shit.
Jesus, yeah.
It's just too much.
Way too much. Other than Andor, which was fantastic, I just can't be bothered to
Boo.
be excited by Star Wars alone.
We love Dave Filoni, but after the experience with Marvel, we just can't commit to another Disney Plus story that requires seasons of television and movies just to keep up with what's going on.
And The Mandalorian is a perfect example for why these universes are actually pretty bad for human storytelling and art. Jon Favreau, one of the creators of Mandalorian and also the person who birthed the MCU with Iron Man in 2008, said himself that The Mandalorian doesn't have an ending plan. He said it's not like there's a finale we're building to, because at the end of the day, this is not about storytelling. It is about business. And I know that's not a surprise to most of you, but to some people, it is. A good story is...
Don't most creators think like that?
Story has meaning to it.
What'd you say?
Don't most creators think like that? Like they don't know how their character's gonna end? Like Seth
No.
MacFarlane. Seth
A lot of
MacFarlane
creators know how their story is gonna end.
Seth MacFarlane has been writing Spawn for 30 years, and he still doesn't know how that character journey ends.
Well, that's probably for him, but I've seen a lot of creators who like know what their story's gonna be like beginning and end.
Even though it says Seth MacFarlane, a lot of the creators of characters have other writers like sub-writing with them also.
That's true too. Yeah. Like I'm not like, have y'all seen Gravity Falls?
No. What's the
cartoon?
guy who wrote Spawn? Who is going to control Spawn?
Todd McFarlane.
Todd McFarlane. Not Seth MacFarlane. Todd McFarlane.
Yes.
Seth is
definitely Family Guy.
Yeah. No, but the creator of Gravity Falls, the cartoon, which is an amazing cartoon, y'all gotta watch it. He always had a complete beginning to story, a beginning to end, and he had 2 seasons. So after the second season ended the show, literally I think it was like the heads at Disney want him to have more seasons, but he said no because he didn't want his story to be told further than what he had intended to. So
that's cool.
A lot of creators actually do care about their story and like know when it'll end. So yeah.
Yep.
Ah, interesting.
The man turned down all that money for his story to be good. That's crazy.
Who is he? What's his name?
Oh, God, what's his name again? I forgot.
I could Google it.
Yeah, Gravity Falls creator. Yeah. Which fun fact, he's actually best friends with the creator of Rick and Morty too.
Oh, the weird guy that was texting minors. What's his name?
Fuck. Yeah, what's his name again? Justin Roiland.
Yeah.
All right, we're almost done.
And to drive that meaning home, the story needs an end. Look at Game of Thrones, for example. A show that was beloved by so many people and now cannot even be rewatched by those people because the ending was so bad, they felt like the rest of the story was totally meaningless. And I think what's so frustrating is some of these comic book movies can be art. Across the Spider-Verse just came out and was fantastic and is an achievement in art in so many different ways. But obviously we know these companies are not going to stop making the money that they make. I mean, for the love of God, we didn't even get to touch on the DCEU and the Flash because Tony, I think we just don't want to, right?
Yeah, they're just boring to talk about.
So for the love of God, at least slow down a little bit. Your time, make it less.
Wait, what happened
for the rest of us? Give
they said they don't want to talk about the Flash because it's horrible.
Yeah.
The Flash was awful.
Make them look better. Give your writers more time to make a story.
Oh, what a beautiful story.
Maybe at least try to have an individual message and personal touch to each movie because we are all so tired.
So at this point for us, it's just too exhausting, and it'll be pretty hard to get us to go to the theater and actually see a Marvel movie. Even if you add a talented A-list actor like Christian Bale, I'm probably just going to watch the movie on a flight. So sorry, Christian Bale.
Sorry, Christian.
Fucking kick your fucking ass. You know, shut up.
Oh, and thank you to Scentbird for sponsoring this video.
Yep, that was it.
I don't.
They're
Jay and Nerd, how long have you been collecting comics?
Who?
You and Jay. How long have you guys been collecting comics?
I've been collecting comics almost my whole life, on and off. The only time I stopped collecting comics, I was like in high school, and I thought I was like too cool for it, and people would make fun of me, so I stopped collecting them for 3 years, or maybe 3 or 4 years. But besides that, I've been collecting comics my whole life.
I didn't start collecting comics probably till like 2013 or 14.
Are you guys are y'all tired of them or no?
No.
I am tired of Marvel and DC because of their agendas. If they
Same.
did not have agendas, I would love this stuff. But because of the agendas, because I see a lot of black gay superheroes now. Had you noticed that, Jay Leno? Like in the comic book stores, you've seen a lot of gay black characters now in front of the comic.
You're right.
I mean, I've definitely seen things feminized more. I think it's okay. So my opinion is when it comes to a lot of Japanese animation, to me, like men kind of slightly look more feminine. Anyway, their adaptation. I mean, not to mention, I do believe that they're trying to take the masculinity away of characters. But to answer your question, BTG, I never get tired of it because there's so much content, and you can gravitate to so many characters, and I guess like and you can also feel like you own a character amongst your peers.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I mean, I like Raph, but like I'm starting to have like a different take towards Carnage's story. It's dark, but like, and then like I really want to click into. I probably will pick up Carnage a bit more, and I'm really into him. What was I about to say? I really want to go into the Red Goblin being Spider-Man. I think that's a different take that I never thought of, and the Uncanny Nightcrawler. I thought that was really cool.
Oh yeah.
So
Nightcrawler Spider-Man. I don't hate Spider-Man, but he's not one of my favorites. But I'm starting to be interested in Spider-Man.
Because I kind of grew up in this stuff because my dad was a geek and he collected only DC comics. So when I was born, like 4, 5, 6, he had a room with comics and stuff. So it's like I was born into this shit.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of like not born into it, but like kind of like my dad. He's not a comic fan, but he loves the movies. So like he's a massive like X-Men fan. Wrote X-Men movies, the OG Spider-Man movies with the Raimi films. Like that's how I get into it. Was those?
Yeah. Like
I don't know
just
watching
all the anime cartoons,
shows, like the 90s Spider-Man, 90s Hulk, 90s Silver Surfer,
exactly.
Fantastic Four show.
That's how I got into it. Watching them cartoons Saturday mornings.
Yeah, cartoons definitely got me there.
Oh yeah.
Power Rangers was huge for me.
Yes,
yeah. Power Rangers. That I just never got tired of it really until now because of the agendas.
Not to mention like when like I was into like the cartoon series and I run into like a real comic book like guru that tells me like stories that I never thought of or
wait, SSJ, can you mute your mic?
Is that him?
Is that me doing that?
Yeah.
I don't know who it is.
I don't think it's me, is it?
I don't think it's
it
me.
No, it's you. I think
I don't have a mic in.
I don't know.
I took my mic out.
Yeah, it sounded like somebody was eating. It sounded like somebody was eating or mumbling or something.
Yeah,
that popping noise. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, yeah, like friendly conversation with other comic book collectors, like even the conversations that we're having now, like to somebody who may not know about some of the stuff that we're talking about, it's going to interest somebody to look into it, or at least search for it on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's what I try to do for my comic
I don't
videos.
think it's me because I muted my mic, unmuted it, unplugged my mic, plugged it back in.
Man, because like the 90s was like a huge decade for these superheroes coming out and having all these crazy comics and all these animation shows. That's what got me into this shit.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
There's some seats left for the Ninja Turtles tomorrow. I'm thinking if I want to go see it tomorrow.
It drops tomorrow?
Well, for select theaters or people who have early access.
I saw a certain state had early release passes.
I don't know if I'm gonna go see it or not, man. I don't know yet.
I'm still deciding.
You know me, bro. I'm seeing.
I think I'm gonna wait to take my nephew to see it.
I feel sorry for anybody that didn't grow up in the 90s.
Me
I
too.
don't. A lot of people are
You
glad they
don't?
grew up in
Wow.
the 90s.
That's a crazy
90s
time.
was the time to be alive.
Thank you.
Nah, a lot of
And
crazy
I say
stuff
the
in the
early
90s.
2000s too. Early 2000s.
Y'all
Oh
are,
yeah, definitely.
y'all are old, huh?
You
Bro,
youngin, huh? How old is you, youngin?
Really, for the most part, children were left alone a lot in the 90s. So you had the risk of abductions and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
like 7 to 8 years old, man, like we had keys to the house, we was by ourselves doing all kinds of
You're right. My parents were the same way.
But you know what? My parents always told me don't open that door for nobody.
Exactly.
So I always made sure.
We, we like you could definitely run into a lot of traumatic situations, but at the same time, you just got to experience something that you shouldn't have experienced yet either.
Yeah. The 90s was the time to be alive.
Well, that's it, boys. That was the stream for today.
Yeah. What a fun stream. Wait, before we go, save Gotham Knights. Watch it on, if you have a Max subscription, make sure to turn it on while you're sleeping, and we could save Gotham Knights.
I've got Gotham Knights. I got a decent what do I got? I got a decent Nightwing.
What?
A decent Nightwing what?
Nightwing
On the game, or are you talking about the game or the comic?
He's talking
Yeah, I
about
thought you were talking about the game.
Oh, I'm
No,
talking
he's
about
talking
the TV
about
show.
that woke terrible show.
I thought it
which
was too earlier.
Yeah, that show. Cancel that show. Let it die. Let it.
I wanna
evaporate.
replay the game because now that I'm thinking about it, like I felt like I was Nightwing whenever I was playing that game.
I'm gonna play it again when it's like free or something. Because I had it.
Yeah, whenever it goes on sale.
I'd
bought
rather
it
a
on
Batman game. I didn't care for that.
I bought it on
It's not
Steam,
that
played it for
fun
an
by
hour, and asked for a refund.
It's
Is
not
that fun by yourself?
That's
Yeah.
a game you gotta link up with people, just like that Avengers game.
I'd play with you guys.
Well, if you guys get it, I'll get it too. Then.
I already have Gotham Knights. All I have to do is download.
I actually have it. My brother.
You have Avengers?
Just get his disc.
I've got Avengers and I've got Gotham Knights. I'm about to delete Hogwarts. I liked it, but I just haven't been playing it.
Oh no!
Let me
Obliviate.
Whenever you play two players, is it like, how does the levels work? Because there's levels in that game.
I think it's 4 players in
No, it's
in
2
Gotham,
players
right?
and then 4 players for a different mode. But like, how does
You
the
talking about
leveling
Gotham
work?
Knights? Or are you talking about on Avengers?
Gotham Knights. How does leveling
Yeah, Avengers
work?
is 4. The 4 of us can play together on Avengers.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
I have they're all all maxed out pretty much my characters.
Yeah,
I think I only have Miss Marvel maxed out.
I think I only have Iron Man.
Are you serious?
Yeah, of course he would have Miss Marvel.
Technically, you can't really
Of course
max
he would
out a
have Miss
character.
Marvel.
Y'all are acting like Miss Marvel isn't the coolest character in that game.
She's
No.
up there. I'm
The
not
best
gonna lie.
character in that game, like combat wise, is probably Black Panther or Iron
You're
Man.
lying. You're lying.
She
You're
looks like a
lying.
dude.
Bro.
wearing a
Herman
wig.
is so boring. What is he doing?
Thor's-
That chest?
Thor's-
He's so annoying.
Thor's pretty fun too. Thor's really fun.
What did I miss?
BTG says that
the
Miss Marvel is the
Avengers
best
Talking about
character.
the
in the
Avengers video
Avengers
game.
game.
When it comes to combat, I go Black Panther and Black Widow. Like
Black Panther's combat is amazing in that game.
Black Panther, I think, is actually trash in the game.
Okay. Well, that was the only good DLC they dropped to me.
The DLC was good, but
and I was mad PlayStation got Spider-Man.
Yeah, I got that one. Yeah,
Spider-Man wasn't good.
he was horrible. He was trash.
he's better in the PlayStation game.
Oh yeah.
Maybe he was good, but they were just comparing him to Insomniac Spider-Man.
And I'm not gonna lie,
I wasn't.
I have a lot of fun with Captain America as much as I dislike
Bro,
him.
he's fun, bro. Him throwing that
Bucky's fun,
shield.
too.
Yeah, I was about to say, I
feel
just have fun throwing the shield around. I'm
you
not
feel
gonna
so
lie.
powerful throwing that shield, bro. Like it's crazy.
Imagine how powerful you could feel if the enemies didn't take like 11 hits to die.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Hulk is another one too. I heard about Hulk. Hulk is crazy.
I mean, I also like that you could do levels and you could change the difficulty on them. Like that's another game that I feel like they didn't get their matchmaking right early.
I feel like the Hulk is too small in that game. They should have made him much bigger.
They scaled Hulk down to the size like he's as big as that he could have been in that game. He could be bigger
They're
than that, I
gonna
guess. Yeah.
in this generation they're gonna constantly keep emasculating the Hulk. That's their job to make them weak or soft or make them look like a geek or something. That's what they do. He's too manly.
But I'll say one thing I did wish that they could have did was really like with Black Panther's absorption abilities. I feel like that should have had like a stronger boost.
It
like,
sucks because I kept getting killed with Black Panther.
Yeah, I was getting hot. I was getting hot, bro. I was just doing like cartwheels over and over again, just jumping around doing damage.
Yeah, I had to switch back over to Iron Man because I was like, dang, they made the Black Man terrible.
Iron Man.
All right, dude. If you max out
character, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, yes, that's what I'm telling BTG. It's like, bro, if you max out Iron Man, he is insanely fun and just powerful.
He's probably the best character in the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's crazy.
How did you max out everybody in the game?
It's not hard.
It's not that hard. You just got to
How
do
long
the
does it take?
missions over and over.
I don't know because I played it for a while, so I guess it's like course over a time. I just maxed them all out, you know. Actually, no, I don't have Miss Marvel maxed out, and I don't have Hawkeye maxed out. Where everyone else is maxed out, I think. Oh no, yeah, I forgot about her. You're not her either. Yeah.
She's almost maxed out for me.
I was gonna say, all y'all gotta do is let me know.
They're fun though.
I gotta, like I said, I gotta delete Hogwarts. I was gonna grab what's that Horde game with the dinosaurs that just came out.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Exo Primal.
Yeah, Exo Primal. Yeah. I was about to say I was gonna download that. I don't know if that's crossplay though.
It is crossplay. It's not. Yeah. I don't know.
I just want kind of fun. I just want something to play with the homies at this point. I mean,
because I have played.
Yeah, I think it's crossplay, right? Isn't it just crossplay?
Yeah, it is.
I hope it is, or if not, we're screwed.
I just play Halo. That's it.
I was about to delete Halo.
Yeah, I love.
They told me they just dropped the game. They finally got their content right for Halo. I wish they did this all when it dropped.
Yeah,
but they kept pushing it back, and the developers backed out on it.
Really?
Yep.
What? Have you beat the campaign for that game?
Yeah.
I might have to beat it.
I'm a Halo, bro. I only have an Xbox because of Halo.
Yeah,
I think Halo's washed up now because of that World Series.
Really, I mean, Halo Destiny destroyed Halo.
Yep.
You think so?
Because I mean, Bungie moved over there. We'll say Ubisoft or whatever.
Oh yeah,
no, 343 went over there, and that was like most of everything. So, I mean, Destiny is like the best game like on major platforms. Period. It's just that you can't play another game if you play Destiny.
That's true. I don't like games like that. It was like Warzone. If you miss one day of playing Warzone, you're the worst player in the world.
Like my Destiny crew, it's like a job. Yeah, bro, I'll be able to join you in a second, bro. I gotta get my bounties. I gotta go farm the planet, and I gotta get my strikes done. I'm like, bro, they're not paying you for this. It is what it is, though. But I mean, I used to be a Diablo player, so I kind of know how RPGs are.
Oh yeah, Xbox owns Diablo now, which is cool.
Oh boy, I guess time for this episode.
I'm gonna go get my snacks and stuff together so we can prep this stream. I know you're trying to end this stream.
Yeah, that's all right though. Yeah,
but y'all still doing that Superman show?
Yeah, we're gonna watch it tonight.
Okay.
Are you just gonna put the link in the Discord when you're ready?
Yeah.
I gotta get some drinks ready and some snacks ready.
All
right. See y'all then.
All right.
Well, folks, that is it for episode 4 of the Wayfinder podcast. If you tuned in, thanks for watching. I'll be back next week, next Friday, same time, 6 p.m. CST. But until then, that's it for me. Like, subscribe, comment down below your thoughts on the stream, man. And yeah, I'm out. Peace.